to me. I wanna heal your sorrow. Talk to me. We'll make a new tomorrow. Talk to me. Showing off. Don't wanna have to wait tonight. Wait tonight. Better off. I'm gonna find my way tonight. Wait tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Talk to me. We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the Indian Prac Trios Tournament 1.0, powered by War Legend, hosted by Infinity, and sponsored by Virtuality. My name is Dingley. I am joined alongside Whitebird. We'll be casting today. And Whitebird, how you feeling, man?
I'm doing fine, bro. I'm excited for this tournament. Hello, everybody. And if you don't know me, I'm a coach also. And this today is gonna be insane.
100%. Two coaches, hopefully giving you guys some insight on the game. Helping you guys learn, helping you guys kind of adapt to the meta. And yeah, so first of all, let's talk about 50% chess spawns. Whitebird, what's your thoughts on that?
Bro, my thoughts, it's just insane. It just brings chaos to the game and it's just more enjoyable to watch. Like people fighting over loot and they're rushing people painlessly just because they don't have enough loot, what it takes to survive in the end game and stuff. Like it forces out people like to their best colors and it's just insane. I love it. I love 50% chess spawn, to be honest.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing all those teams, how they're gonna kind of handle their fights with, some shambles loot and also Doom's Domain, the mythical bomb no longer being in comp. Do you reckon it's gonna be as strong? Do you reckon whoever lands Dooms will be on top? Or do you think they need that mythical bomb to kind of stay on first?
I i do believe mythical bomb was like insane, and now it's not like uh I don't think Dooms is gonna be that OP without it, because it was the main part of the mythical loot in there. I think Stark is gonna come out on the top, and that's
Hmm.
about it. We have 35 50 53 players in queue right now. We're just waiting on them, and once everybody is in the queue, we can start in the game. And Dingley, what do you think about the meta? What do you think is dominating currently? How people should play the tournament and stuff and
How
everything?
people should play the tournament, I reckon it's gonna be hard. Just this whole Stark Industries, the map changed drastically, and I reckon teams really
That's
need to
true.
be on top of their storm surge management, especially on that northern side of the map, as well as that,
Yep.
like your end game knowledge, your end game kind of your prowess, like your strategies. To because in trios the placement you're not going to get placement until 8th or 9th zone in these stat lobbies, so it's really about who is kind of the most dominant at end game, who is the most best layering, best tarping, who can get those refresh kills and stuff like that, in my opinion.
That's true.
So
That's
yeah.
true. Everything needs to be perfect. Yeah. And if you don't know, this tournament consists like so many Indian trios, especially two Indian players are necessary and one outsiders. Except that,
Yeah.
many outside, many outs, not many, but 5 to 6 outside trios were also invited. That too, who are on the top currently. And this is gonna be a clash between two coaches and clash between Indian players and outsiders.
Yeah,
It's gonna be lit.
Clash of the Titans, as I say. Shortly, we
Yes.
should be getting into the game. Really want to see the action pop off immediately
Yeah, I
at
want to get started, bro. I
Dooms and
want to just
Stark.
get in.
Oh wait,
Like 83 people in the queue right now. It should be shortly done. So, like Dingley, what are your thoughts on like people getting uncontested? What do you think like this season, especially this season, where Shield plays a lot of role in
mm,
competitive and like trios who don't have shields and like spare shields, like doesn't seem to reach the end game that well. What are your thoughts
yeah,
on that? Like people getting uncontested, will they come on top? Like Mav, Cookie, and Nile, we have seen them
mm,
in the FNCS. They getting uncontested many games in agency, and they are just getting on the top. They're getting first 2 weeks in a row.
it's
Like
crazy. Yeah,
Dooms and Stark are not getting the first position, but a team in agency is getting the first position. How? What are your thoughts on that?
in a whole, if we talk about being uncontested at agency, like first of all, it's such a dominant position on the map. It's right in the center. Your rotations very very simple. Like your storm surge strategy very simple. Most of the time you have one guy perched right at the top of the agency building, tagging up all the teams rotating from all directions of the map.
That's
But
true.
honestly, in this 50% chess spawn, this new meta, like if you are contested, it just scuffs your whole game. To be honest, like first of all, how crucial movement is in this meta as well. Like if you don't have shockwaves, very difficult to come out on top. And most of the time in the early game, you'll probably be using those shockwaves. Shockwave up to height, make plays,
Yes,
get to your teammates quicker. So honestly, as a whole, I reckon just being uncontested and having a solid surge strategy is what we'll see beyond top day. So whichever team nails that, I reckon will take the crown of the IPC Trios tournament today.
that's true. That's true. I can see the chat right now, and they are going crazy. They want me to face cam. I'm sorry, chat. I'm really sorry. I cannot get my face cam today. Like I wanted to face cam, but I'm sorry. It's my fault, definitely my fault. But we can see so many big names right now, like Snowvex, and then
Yeah,
it's KG, and then ATR Pavel. So many big names. They are playing. The manager, the god himself, Dingley. Let's
managers.
talk to chat for a while. Who do they think is going to do? Who do they think is going to like come on the top? I cannot see any names right now. Pavel. Everybody is spamming Pavel. That's
I've all
just
got a bit of
insane.
fans there, yeah.
Yes. Obito. Oh my. So many Obito fans in the chat too. Let's go, let's go. And I just want to thank Virtuality for hosting every week these kind of tournaments for the community. He's doing so much for the community,
Mm.
and that's just insane. I love that guy, bro.
Yeah, Middle East is full of love. That's what we need. Just love. Yeah, it's
Yes,
brilliant that the Middle East is should be very grateful for all these tournaments being hosted. I think got some
I feel
people
bad.
want you to win Whitebird. Maybe you have to cast
Yeah, they
and
do-
play
they
at the
do
same
want
time, I
me to win.
reckon.
They would. I'm gonna come out on top. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry, chat. Like me versus Dingley, who's the better coach, who can vote with live. Everything is gonna be there. You're gonna see so many stuff, so much stuff. Like they are spamming Sunlord, Pyros. I don't even know if they are playing. I know, but let's see. Let's see.
All right, we are just getting into the game now. As we can see, players already getting off the bus.
So
Right now, we're gonna check into Phantom, Snowvax, and I honestly cannot see the last name. But yeah, they're
it's
gonna be
unit.
yelling unit, a very strong trio coming in here, going for quite a low key drop though. If I'm honest, taking
Yeah,
quite a large
this is
portion of the
surprising.
Holly area. Yeah, it is honestly a bit surprising
They
to me.
are
Honestly,
claiming Hurley.
good for they are definitely one of the strongest teams going into this. I'd reckon they would have alphaed up maybe Dooms or Starks, but we'll see how they perform. Like, do you need a mythic POI? Do you need a POI of a vault to succeed or not? That is the question.
I believe like if you are getting uncontested, you can survive for a long time. For a long time, and them getting uncontested is just we are looking at Cool Penguin 96. It's Ethereum indeed. His trio is contesting Doom's domain of spawn. I don't know who they are contested with. They are
They are
contested
contested by
with
Mido. Yeah.
Mido. Danger's trio. Hey, this fight. I just want to talk about Doom's here. Doom's domain. Even though you are contested, that one vault loot after the fight is over is a free refresh. That refresh gives you a lot. What do you think about that? I think the
Honestly,
main power, the main supply of these kind of places is like these vault.
yeah, honestly, like by the way, they've kind of both teams have kind of split the POI. Quifsy's trio is kind of claim more of the south side, and Mado they have the advantage as they do have the Doom's castle. But it all depends on where Dooms himself spawns, right? So whoever gets the Vault keycard, and it looks like it is spawning on the south side. It looks like Quifsy, Cool Penguin, and Esquire will be getting that Vault keycard. We'll see how Danger, Little, and Mido react to that.
Yes, indeed. They claimed the vault side already. It is powerful. If you can get the vault loot early, you are going to be above the shield advantage. That is going to put you a lot above the other team, and it's gonna give you a huge advantage. But also there is one disadvantage being at the vault side is that you're gonna be pinched. You're gonna be one-sided. It's gonna be one-sided fight. The other team can just spray and get you in a corner and can just tag you a lot. And X Gem just finished their trio. They were contested and they claimed Weeping Woods.
They did
I
wipe
don't know
their
who they
true
will contest.
but here now we're getting into the main fight.
They did.
Honestly, they're going in very aggressive here. Quifsy already down. It's a 3v2 right now. Mado is going to get the knock, and they've just wiped Doom's trio. They are going to be getting the vault, the reward.
Oh my god, Ethereum's trio is dead.
They
They are
look very
gone.
confident there.
Whoosh.
They look very, very confident in that fight.
Bye bye to Ethereum's trio. I feel bad for them. But now, even though, okay, we are looking at KG's trio right now. They are fighting against Mirror's trio. Mirror, Lousy, and Blood versus KG in Craggy. They want to claim it early from the beginning so that the other trios can just leave them for the rest of the games. And Lousy's trio is done for this game. Back to the lobby again, not again, but for the first time. We'll see if they can take revenge on them next game. And getting uncontested King's Ember, I think they got uncontested. Cursive, we can see Cursive playing these third-party tournaments. I've never seen Cursive playing the third-party tournaments. If you don't know, Cursive took a long break, and he is back now. He's back in the action.
Yep. Trioing with the well-known Sweetie, both probably arguably the best Southeast Asian players, along with Ember as well, who is in Dubai, I believe. Got that 2 high pingers and a low pinger combo. I feel like that'll be very, very good. Now we're looking at Trick Shot, Ziom, and Dom. Looks like they landed in risky reels, and they're going to be rifting over here towards the red barn.
Towards
Trick Shot on his own.
And we can see Denver, Gemini, and Tex. I don't know if it is the real one. Is it the real one? Is it the real
yes,
Denver? It is indeed. Oh my god. Denver himself is playing the tournament. It's gonna be fun to watch him fighting, him playing the end game. I don't know much how he plays and what his play style is like. Right now, retail is also uncontested. So many POIs are getting uncontested. These power POIs are getting uncontested. It's gonna just put so many teams above. Automatically, their loot is not looking so well. I'm looking at these some of these new names. I've never heard of these players. DK, Papi, and I have no clue who they are. To be honest, I'm gonna be real with you, Dingley. I don't know who they are. I just want to see if they're gonna perform, if they're gonna outshine everybody, despite of the big names in the lobby.
Yeah, with uncontested retail, they'll be looking really good.
I don't know how they got
materials.
uncontested retail, to be honest. Abu Santraili and Neo, they came top 5, I believe, in the qualifiers. They did super well in the qualifiers. Another Indian trio. I don't know
Now we
if
have
they
our
want.
first look at
Zone
the
is
map
on
though.
the. Yes, sir. What are your thoughts on this
Southeast
zone, Yuri?
side. Southeast side of the map is going to be a lot of congestion there. I can see 3 teams lingering around Sweaty Sands area, and there's still a team at Homely Hills looking a bit late there on their rotates, but as we can see, we'll want to see who's going to be taking those power positions early. As you know, a perk of this south side of the map is the amount of hills, right? For example, the Catty Hill and Lazy Hills and stuff like that.
Oh, I believe we have one guy kill feeding right now. I think he got DC'd, but that's just a free kill, a free loot crate,
That is extremely
free
unlucky.
delivery, free
You know,
storm surge, bro. That's just that guy took his time for a 200 pump, or I believe 180 pump because of the green pump on the head because of the for that storm surge. They are automatically getting uncontested 30 and then free storm surge. Oh my god, that's the call.
yeah.
Talk about luck, bro. Now this
As we
was
can see,
what I
only
wanted to point it out. People upgrading their guns to spazzes when they get uncontested is smart. If you are not upgrading your
yeah,
pump shotgun to a spaz, then I don't think what you are doing, bro.
100%. With all 3 of them having spazzes, they should be very confident if they want to take a mid game fight and as well as an end game. You know, just like the box fighting dominance with this weapon is insane. But as we can see, look, the player count 67. There's going to be no second zone soul surge, but that's how it links into the 50% meta, right? More teams are going to be fighting on
Yes,
spawn, but the lobby from now until half and half is probably not going to die as much. So you know these teams
yes,
need to be getting their half and half surge because it's going to be a huge surge if a lobby is going to stay like this state.
not just half and half, but I believe in Middle East what happens is like once people die off spawn, they stop dying. The lobby is like the lobby tends
Yeah.
to cease. They stop dying. They don't die. They don't want to die. In Middle East especially. So I believe there's gonna be a storm surge for 50 players also. And right now we are looking at Chris Beale's trio, Chris Beale, KG and Aman. They all are Indians, and I believe they won their fight in
Yeah.
Raggy against Blood's trio, and now they got into Stark. Stark's getting blessed by a llama.
Yeah, also got blessed by a llama. That is very, very lucky there. Looks like they're gonna go ahead and get that. Get a very nice map refresh. Lovely.
Yes,
Also get the
and
most
other trio
important
is getting
shield
the
as
bot
well.
too.
These trios are getting very close to
Big
each other.
shot.
Are they gonna engage in a fight? That is the question. And you see the zone pulls off Stark as well. It pulls more south. Is it the best decision for these teams to get into a fight? Probably not, because of the way that zone has pulled. But we shall see.
But keeping in mind what's the trio they are up against, it's like Dom, Zeom and Trickshot. That is an aggressive trio. They like to fight. They want to push. It's Middle East. You do not forget, chat. It's Middle East. People in Middle East fight. They don't care where the zone is. They don't know where the zone is. They're gonna take the fight. They just want to finish the fight. And the fight started. Trickshot is on the height right now. The other trio is trying to take the height with the impulse. Trickshot is trying to claim the height because in a fight you need to keep the height up. Trickshot with a beautiful pump and a piece control. Trying to get into the box, trying to get the damage up. I think
Lovely mechanics there from Trickshot, but also really good exit control from KG. They're able to get out of that sticky situation. They are going to get the knockdown on Zeom. Looks like one of them overcommitted and he's going to get well punished for that. Now in a 3v2, but Amon is looking very low as well. They may need to slow the pace down on this fight and hope that Trickshots and Dom disengage.
I hope they disengage. I hope they get the reboot card and they reboot in Stark Industry and the game goes. I don't want the lobby to go down. Trickshot is trying to try to put more damage, and the situation is 2v2 now. They are trying to turn the situation. They want to finish the fight. They are not trying to back out at all. They want to finish this fight. What a beautiful pump with by KG. I think it's 1v2 and they are dead.
Wow, Trickshot
They barely survived,
Dom
but
very
that's just
well
insane amount of storm surge.
Very, very good to come out there from a 2v3 situation. Just shows how
Yes.
insane they are. Now in our bottom right here, we're looking at Wasp Wani, 500 BNGA, and Kakarot making their rotate to the second zone. Looking very good on mats, but guns wise, not too good there, having the grey pump. Grey and green pumps. You know, when you're seeing these teams who are uncontested upgrading to a purple pump, you really think, you know, they should be very unconfident, to be honest, going into the future, because, you know, it's Middle East, you can get pushed, and, you know, if you're coming up against a whole full team of spazzes, it's not looking too good for you.
That is true indeed. If they have to fight with a team who has spazzes, they're definitely gonna go in short-handed in that particular fight and might die as well. As you can see, Denver already took about a good position in the game right now. Zuiti, Cursive, and Amber, they are also in a good position. I believe that it is the center of the zone right now. And Lazy Lake, uh, replacing a whole building puts you in a huge advantage because you are using that whole place to refarm your mats. You don't have to just waste. You can just refarm the whole building where you are at. So I believe Lazy especially is gonna be heavily contested. And yes, that is the center of the zone
Yes.
right now.
About 5 teams in there at the moment, all conserving their mats by finding a refarmable building, which is very smart. And we see a lot of teams also their position to the south side. That team at Misty playing their lovely dead size, what we like to see.
I don't know what one team is doing in retail, but it's Middle East. Anything can happen in Middle East. People just don't like going to the zones. They just like taking fights. They like taking unnecessary tags. I just love that, man. I want to watch that more. And Beehive, as you can see, Beehive has a petrol can in his inventory to blow up somebody. I want to watch that. I want to watch him blowing up somebody. And this gun, this scoped AR is so good to take tags, but him getting that peak was just not that good. That peak was just not that good. It was open. It was wide. He should have just stopped. Phantom just got sniped, and the other team is trying to push. Mido's trio. It's Mido's trio who's trying to push Phantom's trio right now. It's Phantom Snow
Phantom
and
got
Unit.
knocked yet
Phantom
again
is
though.
dead.
Danger's gonna
Danger,
take a big fall there, get down to 2 HP. Phantom's still knocked though. Looks like Mido and is gonna try force that finish, and he does get it. Snow though, he's on high ground, he can turn his fight around there. And he does, he gets a knock onto Danger. A lovely, lovely shot there. Amazing aim. It's a very, very, very nice beam on there.
I don't know what Danger was doing. He knew that the other team was on the top,
Super
but
good
he
beam.
was out in the wide out in the open. I don't know what he was thinking,
Very,
but he
lack
got
of
punished
awareness
for
there.
what he did. Yes, sir.
Indeed, did get punished. Looks like this fight is going to turn into a bit of a stalemate now, as Unit looks to disengage here, find a more central position in the third zone, which is very, very good thing to do.
In these kind of situations, when you lose a player at this point of the game, when you cannot reboot him, it's a smarter decision just to bail out with whatever you have and not to waste too much resources. Like, even though you reboots your friends, you have to split the loot. You are not going to get that loot back. You have to split the loot,
Yeah.
and that's gonna put you in a disadvantage. So it's better to play a 2v3 at this point of the game. It's just not so good to until unless you get a refresh and then you revive your teammate. But right now they are making the best decision, not reviving, not going for the card. And looking at this trio, DS, user, fire, and reload, they have good amount of resources. What do you think? They have good amount of mats.
Yeah, very,
This
very
in
looking good,
being
really
in
good right
this
now.
zone.
They did
Yes,
not manage to reboot Xeon though. I guess that was a decision made by the IGL. You know, they'd rather
what,
prioritize
they
the
didn't?
positioning. Didn't look like it.
That's just
Looks
that's
like
a
they didn't reboot.
surprise.
They went to prioritize the positioning, obviously, as Zone was traveling very far south here. And, you know, it's turned out well for them. You know, trick shots, cap on mats. Xeon looking very good as well. And, you know, they're still on the roll. They're taking on this trio down here on the low ground. They don't care. They just want to
They
get
don't
in.
want to stop. They just want to ruin everybody's game at this point, I believe. They just want to get in. Trickshot, he never stop. He likes to jump into boxes. I know Trickshot. I have coached him for a while, and he likes to jump into boxes. He loves it. And I think the other trio just bailed out. They don't want to fight. They are just running.
Definitely did
And Trickshot is
shockwave
also
there.
getting his it out. Exploit Taki, Looter GG, Wolf Knight, another Indian trio. This zone is benefiting a lot of trios because if you can remember, so many trios did based up in Lazy Lake itself, and they are just getting the zone again and again. So
Yeah,
they
they
don't
are.
have to use their Devil
But also,
missed
I
and
want to talk
overpowered.
about. Yeah, wait,
Yes,
but let's talk about like if zones pulled on Lazy so many times, and these teams have been basing up here since very early on. Their Storm Surge isn't going to be good at all, you know, because
that is true
they're going to
indeed.
keep getting zone. They'll have little opportunity to kind of shoot at rotating players. So we'll see if that comes to kind of punish them later on when we get the next Storm Surge, which will be in the zone right after this, the 5th zone.
That is very true. And Fire is trying to blow up that petrol tank right below the other trio, just to get something out of it. I think. Oh, this trio is as I said, 56 players are alive. The Storm Surge warning is there, so players will be desperate for the Storm Surge. Those players who didn't thought that the Storm Surge is not gonna be there because of the lobby is not that good, they were wrong. Now, this is the point where the trios are gonna shatter. Denver going down. Denver, the god team owner. He is the team owner of Wasp. Indeed, playing the tournament. He is down right now. What do you think? Will Gemini will be able to get him back up?
Gemini and
Another
Joe
all-rounder.
Tax. Tax is a FNCS finalist in this trios. I feel like Tax has the knowledge to, kind of clutch up here. To be honest, Gemini also very good. Also at Allgurner
What
as
do you
well.
think? What do you
Owner
think
of
about?
Woods.
Yeah, what do you think about Test X being in a trio where there are two owners? What do you think?
It is quite a lot of pressure for him. Has to lead these two owners who don't have the most competitive experience. But I feel like he has it in him. To be honest, I feel like he has it in him. As long as
Okay.
his teammates are listeners.
Now this is what I was talking about. Unit, Snow, and Phantom. They did res. I believe they did one of their
They
players. I think
rebooted
Phantom went. Yeah, they rebooted, and they were in a fight. I guess they rebooted and they finished the fight. They have insane amount of loot. They are back into the game. They are back into the action. And what do you think? What do you think out of all the trios we have seen? What do you think? Who's gonna win this game? My trio is gonna be Gemini and Tex and Denver. Even though Denver is dead.
Well, definitely not TW team Happy. They are getting hit by Surge. They are the only trio below Surge right now. They are destined to die in a couple of seconds.
I mean,
here.
they just have to get punished.
They are a team that based up early and lazy. Right? That's the problem.
Yes.
If you base up early, center zone, and you don't get your tags, this is what's going to happen.
That is true indeed. I've seen these kind of situations many times. Like when I was ward reviewing Pavel, he was below Storm Surge also, but he was able to get above Storm Surge, and I don't think he can out heal it. The lobby right now, currently at height, we can see Phantom, Unit, and Snow trying to dominate, trying to keep the height from this half and a half out itself. They have the loot for it. They just got a refresh. And we can see at so many teams at the low ground right now. Pavel's trio, Doom's trio, Sufyan. I think Sufyan is alone. His trio must be dead. We are looking at Pavel, my dear friend Pavel. He has 4 chilies as usual. Really, I want to tell you this. Pavel knows the game. He knows the rotation. Look at it. He might just split his peppers with his teammates. Yeah, he is doing that. They're gonna run it. They're gonna run it. I know for a fact they like to do these kind of things. And at the height right now, no Phantom and Unit, not Suryano but Unit. I just mix up the names with Unit with Suryano all the time because they were the duo. They won the FNCS. I just tend to mix up the name. But right now it's Unit, Snow and Phantom on the height. The 0 pingers.
Yeah.
I want to just state that out because they are the lowest ping in the game right now.
An insane recovery from them, coming back from a one-man deficit, now gaining the high ground there. As you can see, like the zone pulled away from the congestion. The first thing they did, they had that end game awareness, which I was talking about earlier, and they instantly shockwaved over and built up. And now they're playing a lovely high ground here, with all three of them now alive. An insane 49 player moving. We was right about the fact that the lobby just doesn't die out in the middle. Just, 67 players
This
first
lobby.
zone, now into 48 players in the sixth zone. It's crazy.
This lobby is insane. This is going insane. Can we just forget about the team on the height and look at the teams who are at the low grounds taking the fights? Oh my god, this zone is going downhill. This is gonna be hard for the players on the height especially. Like, because when the zone goes down from a place which is high up, they have to be careful. They don't want to take that fall damage, or they don't want to die from the fall damage. And Sonic, Venki, Sonic, DK, they are still alive in the game. Exploit Taki, Gemini alone, 1v1ing at the low ground with Pavel, two managers, but not just two managers, owner and a manager fighting at the low ground. They are doing the 1v1. Storm Surge is still active. Venki's trio is above 400 above. They have been shooting their shot on other trios. That's why they are above Storm Surge at this point of the game. And Storm Surge is down now. 30 players in the lobby. Venki is trying to tap for his teammates. I think he's the IGL of the trio. Cause what I know, from what I know, I think DK was the IGL, but they recently switched their IGL Pavel. Only 550 HP. His trio is dead. XJam's trio is also dead. He is alone. I don't know what they have been doing, but I have never seen them. I've never seen them outshining right now. Phantom on the top, killing everybody, trying to get those kills. He has 3 kills right now. Even though he was dead, he didn't lost his spirit. He still have 3 kills.
22 players remain now going into the final zone. Just reaching our top 10 threshold, as we're talking about. The placement comes so late in these stack trio tournaments. It's all about delaying your dev as much as possible. And that is what XAM is doing. Still a solo, and has managed to make it this far. Truly impressive there. Using that harpoon to his most advantage, being able to get those refreshers without getting into anyone's boxes there. He's going to pick up a load of mats, refreshers mats to now 67 builds there. Looks like chaos going down in the big ground here. Sandeep goes down. Venki gets a kill. Phantom gets a kill. Phantom's going to take out Sandeep and DK. Kill DP. It is chaos here on the low ground. Everyone using the mobility to force themselves through the builds. And what was previously a top 10 has now dropped down into a top 3 in less than 20 seconds. Snow here, he's still on high ground, only with wood. Looks like he's going to have to drop as the final zone goes down the hill yet again.
And I think Unit is gonna play the heal up. Tekla XJam on the low ground alone, carrying his whole trio, getting a kill on the low ground. Will he be able to finish it? Yes, he is able to finish it. Top 2, a 3v1 situation. I think Tekla XJam can clutch it. He is going on the top. He's going on the top right. He's falling down. He's taking the storm damage. He needs to 200 pump everybody, but no. He missed by an edge. Dingley, what are your thoughts on that? He missed by an edge. He could have won it.
Wow, what a first game there. Unit, Phantom and Snow picking up the win, but honestly, the MVP for me is XJam. Being able to solo clutch for that long to get clutch in the second place is just insane. What a game, Whitebird, am I right?
That is true. That is true. XJam clutching it for his trio, but not to forget, Phantom was down and he got rebooted. They got a kill. They got that refresh and they clutched it out. They clutched it out even though they were down a player. But what happened? What happened to the teams who landed Doom's Domain, who landed Stark Industry, who landed Dirty Dogs and stuff? Even though these powerful teams are getting that insane loot, they are not able to clutch up. What is the problem here? What is going on? I don't understand. Teams landing Holly Hedges where there is no loot, nothing, is still getting on the top. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like it's comes down to a bit of overconfidence. As you can see, the team that did win Dooms, which is Mido, Danger, and Lardil, they end up taking a mid-game fight in the third zone. It just completely scuffs the game, brings them a man down in deficit, and it's very, very hard to recover from that. As you can see from the game, they actually went down in the sixth zone. But luckily for Snow, Phantom, and Unit, they were able to recover it. The great fighters they are, they're confident. They managed to get a refresh late in fourth zone and also get that reboot off and have an insane recovery and end up winning that game. Um,
That is
and
true.
also,
That is true.
I feel like Storm Surge management overall was very good. We saw that one trio. They just need to remember that if you base up early in center zone, it's likely you're gonna keep getting zones after that, right? The preceding zones. So you need to remember that. You need to remember that you can't just base up early because Storm Surge tag is gonna be very, very difficult to get. You know, you do want to be playing congested side sometimes. Dead side isn't always the way, to be
That
honest.
bad. Y- Yes, sir. That is true. But
Let's see what the
let's
chat's
talk
saying
about.
though.
Yeah, let's go to the chat. They are just talking about my English. They are going all out on me. Chat, what are your thoughts about my English? Tell me. Rate my English out of 10 right now. I'm waiting on them for now. Let's see. And we just saw some insane gameplay in that first game. In that first game, like players fighting on the edge of the map. What? I don't know what this chat is about. I think they all are. Their mind is not working, but it's okay. I think this chat is just going insane. -2, -20. Oh my god, this chat. I think I don't want to talk about this chat, but they are going insane. In that last game, we saw so many trios fighting outside of the zone, like Trickshot's trio fighting with its KG's trio outside of the zone, and they did go down, didn't get to reboot, and they just couldn't. They just even though they are getting that insane loot, those passes, they just couldn't. That's why you have to just take the tags, get out, and play the zones. In these kind of tournaments, you cannot afford to take fights. Oh, now they are loving. Oh, it's just 10 out of 10. Everybody's just spamming 10 out of 10. This is just insane. Dingley, there are few messages like it's KG, your fan Dingley. As we discussed
Yeah,
early, yeah, your fan is in the chat.
got lots of fans, but honestly, what I'm focusing on is honestly what I've learned about this first game is all about your end game. Honestly, if you can make it to the end game, like Tackler X Jam did, that was just insane. I'm actually gobsmacked how he was able to solo clutch that. Remember, in the ninth zone, it's complete chaos. Went from 10 teams down to 3 teams in a matter of seconds. It's just absolutely crazy to me, and the ability to solo play really well at that time is insane. So XJam, he's one to learn
That is
from,
true.
guys. He's one to learn from.
And
I'm telling you, he's
not to
insane.
forget, he is in the Takla team. The Takla gang, the Alvi is in that team. I believe. I want to I want to join that team also. I think Dingley, you should also join that team. What are your thoughts on that? That team is just
Yeah,
insane.
I don't know what tackler is. Is it?
It's
What's
a team.
tackler?
It's a team. It's a gang. It's
Is
a
it a
gang.
team?
The
A
it's,
gang?
it's the biggest gang
Join
in
the
India
gang.
right now. Everybody
Ooh,
is Takla.
definitely one to be reckoned with, I guess.
Yes, sir. He is in that gang. He is representing his team. He is the biggest one in there. He has been continuously going takla every week. He's just not letting his hairs grow. I don't know what he is doing, but I think that's his power. That's just his power. So Dingley, I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
like, what do you think is the current like what do you think is the current meta? What is like what you can abuse in the game? Not just meta, but what you can abuse. Like
Oh well, I want to be uncontested first of all, and second of all, cars, off-road
how
trucks,
can you
most broken thing in
tell me like
trios.
how can you get uncontested? Like what Middle Eastern players do is like they continuously land at one POI.
Yeah,
Is that the
that's the
right way?
problem. I mean, it's kind of a mentality about the region. It's a social kind of, I guess, social ego of the region. Just it's how every region is different. And Middle East is one where it's hard, very hard to win a drop off spawn. Honestly, it's very hard to perform in the Middle East if you're contested. But
That is
yeah,
true.
if you wanna win, you wanna be uncontested. You wanna have access to rifts, access to the off-road cars, really insane. They can take you from one side of the zone to the other, and yeah, as well, also just have a good kind of route planned where you're not getting tagged because shield is almighty precious in this
Yes, sir.
season. It's
And
so
I just
precious.
want to thank Virtuality again for sponsoring such a lovely tournament. And this is hosted by Infinity and produced by War Legend. Thank you so much to both of the both of the big names. And they are hosting every month big tournaments every month, not stopping. In Middle East, I think Middle East is the only region where there are so many third party tournaments. I've never seen this. I've never seen this in any region. Middle East is the best region right now. And I can see this. I can see the chat. They love my English. They are getting motivated by my English. Pavel. Pavel is asking, when are we getting leaderboards, Zingli? What are your thoughts on that? People
Yeah,
like
when are
this
we
who
getting labels?
keeps
That is the
asking for
question.
leaderboards.
You know
What are
what?
your thoughts
Patience
on
is
the
a
people
virtue.
like this?
Patience is a
Yes, that's
virtue,
true.
and you guys need to have it. Leaderboards will come very soon.
That is true, Pavel. As you heard from the best coach in the world, you will get the leaderboards when it will be like whenever we will get it, you will get it. Okay, people are getting motivated by my English. See, chat, I'll tell you one thing. It's not that hard to speak English. You just have to speak whatever is in your head. That's it.
Yeah, I guess. Um, yeah, anyway, we will wait
Anyways, yes.
for leaderboards will be coming in soon, and right following that will be the second game. Just to update you guys, there will be 5 games today and $500 prize pool. Very, very a lot of money up for grabs here. So I hope to see the same quality of games as we did have in the last game.
Yes. And what there are, I can see so many big Indian names right now. DS User, FLS Fire, Reload. I don't know who they are. With. No, I want to see. Okay, Mido, Danger, and Lardy. Now these are some big names. Crispy World, Amon World, and then ELCKG. Well, there are two world like the two players, Crispy World and Amon World. What is KG doing in their trio? Like two world trios and then one ELC trio. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know why I pointed that out, but there is the. What are your
I
thoughts?
mean the full Indian trio: KG, Crisper, and Amon at Craggy.
Yes,
I talk about how they do have like they're not trioing for FNCS, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're not trioing for the actual FNCS, but I guess
they are not.
it's because of the kind of rules here with have you need to have 2 Indians and one outsider.
Yes. Okay, let's talk to the chat now. DP's game crash. It is indeed part of the game. It is the part of the game. Everybody's game crashes. My game crashes. Buga's game crashes. So we cannot do anything about that. We have vlogs in the chat. We have so many big people. Chat. What do you think? Who's the better coach, Dingley or me? Let's have this discussion right
How
now.
about we settle with a boxing fight?
Uh,
Sell-out boxing fight in live on
yeah,
the
we do
Virtuality
have to do
channel.
that. We
Let's
have
set
to
a
we have to
date.
have a
Let's set a date.
Sonic Venki is going for Dingley right now because he is banned from my channel
Yeah,
permanently.
I
We
did
can.
coach them
Let's
for the
not talk about that.
FNCS. To be fair,
Oh, you're there. Okay,
yeah,
that's just wonderful.
helped them with the storm surge, which they were on top on this game. So I'm proud of you guys. Thank you for being on top of that surge. Love that. Love that. All right, now we just wait for the leaderboard. All right, Wiper, I
Or maybe
want to
the
ask you a
next game.
question. What do you
Sure, go
think?
ahead.
What do you think about landing at like a split drop now? Like not a POI where you're uncontested, a split drop where you're uncontested. You think it's kind of the same, or you think it's like any different perks?
Split drop, which is uncontested or contested?
uncontested, or even contested. But let's talk about both.
I think split drops are just bad. They should not. The people should just land at POIs. Despite we have 17 POIs right now, and we can see so many POIs getting uncontested in tournaments like this. If in general you can give split drops, yeah, sure. But in tournaments like this, where it's for sure that a trio is going to land at a place, you have to contest that POI. You have to just take that half loot and then switch towards some split drops, because because of the current meta, what I think is like split drops and 50% chest spawn. That is just not a good combo. Split
Yeah,
drops. Imagine a trio who is splitting a drop and a trio who is at a POI. The POI trio is gonna be way more powerful than the trio who is landing at a split POI. You can just rush them. If you have some information on who is landing nearby at the split drop, you can just rush them right away if you are uncontested, because you definitely have upper hand in against that trio. So I don't think you should. But if you are getting uncontested and you can early rotate through those split drops, then you can just make it work. You can make it work definitely, but you cannot win FNCS with that.
yeah. I also feel like just like the loot timings, they take longer when you're split, and the fact that there's 50% chest spawns, it just could be just a huge waste of time. You know, if you have to stretch your looting path super far to get a good amount of chests, and they don't even spawn, you can't really do much about it. You know, and it kind of scuffs your timing, scuffs everything, and surge. Before we see the leaderboards, we'd want everyone to like the stream, and also subscribe to Virtuality. Let's get him to 1K subscribers. We're only less than 200 away. So if you guys do that, that'd be
That
greatly
is true.
appreciated.
People like these who host their tournaments on weekly basis or monthly basis should get more recognition than what virtuality is getting right now. So do sub, leave a sub. You don't even have to pay for it. It's free. So just do it. Like the streams, share it with your friends,
Yeah,
share it on Twitter if you want to. Subscribe to virtuality and just show him some love. Show him some love.
show him some love. Yeah, that's what we need. Right, now we're into our second game. Lovely to see this.
Let's
Alrighty,
go.
so
Let's
actually, yeah,
go.
let's watch everyone land. Do we see the same teams contesting? I do see Craggy Cliffs already contested.
Okay,
Weeping
okay.
Woods also
Tingly, can
contested.
I speak about this trio, please?
Of course, go ahead.
Okay, so we are looking at Pavel's trio, Pavel, Ali, and Abs. If you want to know their trick, I'll tell you their trick. What they do is like they glide above Slurpee, Misty Meadows, and Fortila, and they try to look whichever place is getting uncontested first game, and if any of this POI is getting uncontested, they're gonna from next game onwards they land at that one POI. They're just trying to scout in first game. They were just trying to scout in first game which place is getting uncontested, and then they start landing at whatever place was getting uncontested. And I think they figured it out that Fortila was getting uncontested. So now they have Fortila for themselves only. Another POI which is getting uncontested completely. Dom Metro, Zeom and Trickshot are fighting off spawn against Sakar Vyasi, and I believe Zeom is down. It's a 2v2 situation, yes.
Confident wipe there. Trickshot, Zeom, and Dimitro wiping out Sakar, Vizzy, and Tam. Yet again, dominating Stark Industries. Looks like they're going to stay there for good. We got the same thing going on at Doom's Domain though. Strike, Lardle, Danger, and Mido are still contested by Esquire, Quifsy, and Cool Penguin 96.
Ethereum's trio, yes, that is insane trio. Ethereum, if you don't know about him, he switched to iPad for last season and he did insane. He earned more than $8,000, I believe, or maybe somewhere near that figure. He just did insane, and now he's back to PC. He's an insane player, and Ladi is going down. Danger is trying to get back up, but Ethereum is pushing. They don't want to leave this POI. They're just trying to crush them, trying to get them away.
Yeah, Quifsy hit the headshot snipe there onto Lardle. very, very strong there. They're definitely going to push this fight. I reckon they're going to come on top here. Because of that snipe, ever so important. And they do. They wipe Danger and Mido. Wow. I guess 1-1 for both of those duos. Mido, Danger, and Lodo winning the first game. And now Ethereum, Quissy, and Esquire taking Dooms on the second game. Quite a mix-up. Quite a duel. And we're going to see that for the next
Congratulations to them.
game to come.
Oh my god, Dirty is contested heavy. I think it's a 3v3. Yeah, it is a 3v3. Minasan and Basu and Siddharth. I don't know what is this trio. I'm reading these names for the first time, but I know Akshat plays. That is a good trio, but not that insane. I think this fight is gonna start soon. He's gonna get a laser. This is just less awareness. You don't know when you don't know where your opponent is and you are rushing brainlessly. You are going to get damaged, and then he decided to use impulse to get out of that bad situation. That was the best decision. Basu is going down, of course. What is Sid is trying to give backup as much as he can, and KLR Minor is trying to give backup too. It's a chaos. He's using cards. Goku is going down. Goku, Cowpea, and Akshat plays. I believe that this guy, Fan Cowman, is Cowpea, I guess, and they are wiping out the other trio. I completely. I think it was. Never mind. I completely forgot the names. I've never seen them. I've never seen those guys. I think they did qualify from the qualifiers, but that was just some new names.
Yeah, what we saw there though was Ashgat plays playing a really good role there in scouting out where the enemy team landed, and from that was able to get a really good entry beam there onto the other team, and that's basically how they won that fight. You know, they got the angles they needed, they went for the beam, and they came out on top. So that was really, really good stuff from them. All right, yeah, and a little bit of news for you guys. We do have the leaderboard from the first game. I know you guys are very eager to see that. So yeah, as you can see, the winners Falcon, Snow, Unit, and Phantom are on top with 35 points, 10 eliminations as well. Second place is X Jam with 28 points, an amazing solo clutch from X Jam. In third, we have Venki, BK, and DK. And in fourth place, we have DP, Joseph, and Karim. And in fifth place, Sandeep, Korean Boy 87, and Karimanju. As you can see,
Oh
there,
my god,
though,
this leaderboard was expected, I guess, but
very much
Sonic
expected. Yeah,
Venki Sonic Venki coming third. Yeah, that was top three was expected, but below that, from top four to top 10, these are some new names like Pavel, Taki on top 9 and 10 respectively, and then Advani, Banga, and Kakarot on top 7. This is FNCS format, by the way. If you don't know, in this format, you have to survive as much as you can, and the placement points starts coming from like top 17. So you have to stay alive as much as you can. And as you saw the
yeah.
leaderboards, now we are getting back to the game. FLS Fellis, Ash Fellis is a new org in Middle East, if you don't know. And Ash recently joined that trio. Takla X Jam, as the insane player who clutched for his trio. Ash is a controller player, if you don't know. Sonic Kickback and Takla X Jam. They are currently on the second position on the leaderboards. They are getting targeted. I don't know where they landed, but their loot is scuffed.
They did. They landed at Weeping. It looked like they had to disengage out there from Ren controller and some PGG support and Size Frag. It looks like they got their kind of roles there in their names. But yeah, it looks like they're kind of forcing him out on Weeping Woods, putting him on the back foot. As you can see, not the ideal situation for a team that was contested in the POI with not as much chests as you'd want to be. You know, as you can see, like look at their loadouts. Extremely shambles. Mats, extremely shambles. It just shows that if you're contested, you really need to fight, to be honest. But explain what's going on this top left-hand side here, Whitebird.
Right now we are at top left. We are looking at Zuiti and Cursive and Amber. They are in a fight, Lazy Lake. I think they got uncontested last game, but right now this game they got contested. If I'm not wrong. and they are in a
Yeah.
fight. They are in bad situation right now, but they're looking at their shields and the amount of shields they have. I think they can clutch this up back again. Looking at the bottom right of the screen, this is Gumball's trio, by the way. This is Fragger is Gumball indeed, and then support is, I think, Killshot Paji, but no, I'm not Killshot Paji, but controller IGS is Killshot Paji, and they are going down. They are going down by the other trio. They got down. Ash, Takla, X-Jam,
Oh.
and oh my god, they got
Dom,
third
you
party
got
and
the
triple ding.
shots. You got third party and X-Jam is going to die there because of that. And Trickshot's going to come and bite them up. They went for the split ankle pinch, and Trickshot's going to come around from the back, sneak behind them, and kill
Where
Take Pack there. They came
where
all the
did
way from the
these guys
start,
came from?
all the way
What?
to Weeping.
Are you kidding me? What
That's
are
insane.
what are they thinking? They are insane. I think they just wiped their trio out. They have 3 kills and now they have 2 more kills. They have total of 5 kills. They are double looking. They are not stopping. As you can see, it's Middle East. We are seeing the colors of Middle East. Different colors. They show their colors in tournaments only, especially. They don't show their colors in scrims and stuff. They are afraid of getting banned. But in these kind of tournaments where you cannot get banned for double looking, they just want to go full in. And right now we are looking at Neo's trio, Neo, San, and Riley near Doom's domain. They are getting pinched by 2 different trios in front and back side. This reminds me of so many things. I just don't want to talk about that right now. But looking at their shields and the guns they have and the amount of resources they have, they can do well in this game. You can predict from this point only. If a trio has good amount of shields and good amount of mats, until unless they don't get sniped, they're gonna do well. They're gonna at least get that top 10 or top 12.
Very good shield economy there, very important in success, of course. Here we're looking at Wani, Kakarot, and BNGA, I'm just going to say that, and they're looking to tag the players who are rifting out from the west side of Stark Industries. They're unlucky not to get the tags they wanted, but yet again, no second zone surge here. But obviously, you know, as we saw last game, you're going to want surge for those moving zones. 100%.
Okay, then
Right now,
let's
our
get
first-
some. Let's get some interaction with the chat. We are looking at Hero, Adapter, and Lesix. What do you think? Being on 0 ping, will the W key type 1 for W key and type 2 for playing endgame? But let's see. Type 1 for W key and type 2 for playing endgame. What do you think will they do? Pavel is going down. I believe it was a snipe. And what trio is pushing them? I didn't saw the name. Dingley, did you saw the name?
Ooh, look, I think he got sniped. Did he get sniped? Or did he get 3
Yeah, I think he got sniped.
Yeah. Erps and Law Ali is going to make the right decision, just disengage. As you know, the Middle East kind of mentality is once they get that knock, they want to finish off the duo. So a really good decision there to disengage from that obvious disadvantage that they had. They're going to lose Pavel. I'm going to try rotate to the Holly Rift.
I am sad here. I didn't want it. Oh my god, we are back at it again, boys. We are looking at Trickshot, X-Jam, and Domitro W-looking mindlessly every trio in their way. They don't want to stop. They want to finish the lobby right now. They want to finish the game in 20 minutes. They don't want to play those moving circles. They don't know shit about that moving circle. I think they want to get into boxes. They are using impulses just to get closer to the other teams. They don't want to waste time. They are just getting. They know how to consume
Look at
time.
the amount of teams based around Salty, and they're still very confident being able to W key or alpha up on these teams. They'll just ramp them and take a high ground advantage on them in this second zone as we.
They are doing it.
Transition
They are
to
doing
the
it.
third zone. You look at the amount of teams like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams. Can't even count them on one hand. All in Salty. But Trickshot, he's gonna get in here. He's gonna get the knockdown onto Jax. He's gonna chase even more. Gonna chase. Keep chasing. As you see, he's getting extremely third party by all the other teams. And he's gonna get punished for that. He's gonna get knocked down by HVC Korean Boy 87. Gonna get sniped, it looks like there. And now Ziom and Dom are left as a duo. Not looking good for them. They did get punished, to be honest, Whitebird.
They did. I think that is what you get for W King brainlessly. But they have a reboot when nearby. I think they should just go for it. I think they should just go for
You
it.
reckon?
Use that impulse, go reboot and come back. They have insane loot. 2 pumps. I think they should do something good for the lobby. They should just drop 1 pump outside and give it to their fellow players who doesn't have good
They
pumps, I
should
guess.
probably
And
set an auction up for some shield. Teams will throw the big pots.
they
Whoever
definitely
throws the
should.
most big pots, they'll get the they'll get the
Hide
shield.
for big
They'll get the
pots.
gun.
And we are looking at reload. They are getting pressured. I think they were burning. Oh my god! I think somebody blasted a
True.
gas fuel on them. Gas tank, I believe. Looking at
Yeah,
the
really
amount
good
of
there,
shields and mats they have, but only 2 players. They might not go to. They might not be able to survive for that long. But who
Yeah.
knows? Anything can happen.
Look, they have the movement. They have the movement to make it late game. They have those crash pads. They have those shockwaves. As you know, very very crucial in succeeding in this season. Hero, Lesiex, and Adapter. Full
Okay,
chilling here
the
on the
trio we
smoky
talked
bridge.
about.
Not playing aggressive despite being on an advantage or having 0 ping.
Is that a good
Being
decision?
nice, I suppose. I guess they're being nice. They don't want to pull, just completely dominate because a full 0 ping trio, extremely powerful here.
I believe Venki is down. He is not with his trio. I think he got sniped, but I'm not sure.
Must have got picked off there in that second zone, but DK and BK, they're going to be playing as a duo. Right now positioned on the low ground. Not the best spot to be right now, as they are in full focus from Quiffsy, Cool Penguin, and Asquire, the team that did win Doom's Domain, as we watched that earlier. Now we have 25 seconds until the 4th zone now. 61 players remaining. 9 teams have died.
I mean, you saw that loot crate at the edge of the map? That is literally my life. Alone. I don't know what else to say, bro. That loot crate is lying alone. Nobody is looking at it. Nobody wants it. They are not even paying attention to it. They are not even tempted. Nobody is looking at it. They are not even tempted. That's just, oh my god. Unit! Snow, Phantom, they are still alive. I think they want to push this trio, but this is not a good decision.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. They're
had
grouping
a
up.
box there. I just want to note their playstyle. Like, they look to be playing edge of every single zone. Why do you think that is? Like, obviously they landed Holly, and if you look at the position now, they could have easily gone into a central position, but they're actually playing edge. They're playing edge. Obviously, maybe you think it's because they have the movement. They can set up those bouncer shockwaves and easily get into zone here. Or, yeah, I want to know your opinion on why you think they're playing edge instead of, the traditional.
It's because of Unit. Unit loves playing dead sides. He in solos, he used to play dead sides. In duos, he used to play dead sides. He doesn't like to play center zones at this point of the game. Maybe they had to go through some kind of. Oh wait, what is going on here? Let's forget about that. But what is going on here? They blasted a whole trio from the bottom using the can.
It's the duo from earlier. It's Pavel's trio. It's going to be Erps and Law Tally, I think. They're going to be in full focus here with the gas cans. Gas cans are really good utility to kind of up pressure on a team. All of a sudden, it's so unpredictable when you're going to get gas canned. It's super unexpected. But obviously they're able to stay alive.
They couldn't. Now, what happened to this trio? Look at their loot. Two slots empty. They don't have shields. They want something.
Yeah.
They want a refresh, and refresh can save them. But
they need to make a play there. 22
Zingli.
builds. Good. Yes, we are going to get that lovely 12-man Storm Surge soon. Love Storm Surge, but yeah, this team only 68 above. And they're on the edge of 4th zone, getting heavily focused by Hero, Adapter, and Lesiex there. Ooh, Ooh, as you can see, that number, a dreaded number, is going down and down and down as the zone closes. Looks like they're going to be in a bit of a pickle here. As you see, the
Okay,
Leslie X
so
adapter and Hero well above 376. They are full chilling.
they are full chilling. They have ruined so many trios for that Storm Surge. So many shields are wasted just to get that Storm Surge. But right now we are looking at Beehive, Rio, and X-Sharky. I don't know any of those players, but they want to shine. They want to shine, and I think this is the moment. These kind of
Ooh.
tournaments, these are the ones they want to shine. And somebody is getting hit by the Storm
Yep.
Surge. I think that is Favel indeed. Was Favel, and his trio is getting hit by the Storm Surge, and Storm Surge is active. You have to get that, go get the amount of tags to be above
A
from that
10-person
Storm Surge.
surge though. Yeah, here we see DK and BK, the duo from before. Obviously, having a one player being dead, it severely lowers their Storm Surge threshold. As you see, 198 below, and there's still 5 people needing to die here, and the 5th zone is started to close. These players have been tanking Surge for a whole minute. It's insane. And you see the 5th zone still closing. 40 seconds left. 4 people still need to die. It's a very, very heavy Surge here we have in our second game.
Looking at Hero's trio, I think he got lasered, but his trio has a insane task. They are not stopping. They are trying to get more and more kills. And if you can get a refresh at this point of the game, it's just gonna be insane, because that refresh is gonna increase the chances of you surviving more. And Kakarot's trio is getting pressured from the top. They are trying to get as much as low ground as they can to avoid that pressure. I think the other trio did laser Advani, and they want to get that kill for that refresh, or they just don't want that kill for that LM point. But Advani using those fishes, getting back on the full HP and 50 shields. He must have farmed a lot for all those fishes. The chat is indeed super dead. I think they all are focusing on the game right now. Banga, Kakarot, Advani is splashing back onto Esquire. The whole trio is still alive. And you can see the zone is going towards the water, towards the north side of the map. And so many trios already on the edge of the map. As you can see, the other side of the zone is completely empty, and the front side, the side where the zone is more active, is heavily contested. 38 above, I believe. Enzo and Spazin, which needs Storm Surge soon. If they don't get the Storm Surge, you can expect these kind of things from Indian trios. They don't tend to take that Storm Surge early. They just want to play passive as they can. Looking at Esquire, Quivzy, and Ethereum, they are 200 above. They have wasted so many people, so many players' shields. They are doing well. 300 mats. They have a good tarp. Quivzy is making an insane tarp, being a controller player. What are your thoughts on being a controller player and tarping? Dingley. That I think we have lost our fellow. Dingley, what are your thoughts on being a controller player and tarping?
Yeah, obviously not the kind of conventional role in controller players, honestly. You normally have them in a fragging role, but you know, doesn't always have to be conventional. You can switch things up. Controller players know if the movement you have on the sticks can be really good for tarping sometimes. But let's look at the high ground team. It's the same. Snow, Phantom, and Unit yet again on high ground. They have it cracked. They have the strategy. They have this. They cracked the strategy. They've cracked the strategy to get high ground. I can see.
Nobody is trying to fight them.
And yeah, they are going to get 4 here. With the shock waves and the crash pads you have, it's going to be it's built. You can obviously just shockwave up to high ground and steal it from them. But as you can see, yeah, Snowy's going to take out Esquire. Hero's going to kill Hamza. 19 people remain here in the 8th zone. 9 teams left. Phantom Hero, amazing mechanics shown there. He's gonna die to full damage.
Oh.
But now we transition to low ground where we have Adapter. Adapter and his trio still alive. Running out of mats, so they're looking to get these low ground impacts, which they really do need for these mats. You can see here, yeah, they're both going to pounce on FLS, miss there, and get the kill. But look, the Southeast Asian trio on high ground, Ember, Sweetie, and Cursive there. Insane.
Oh my
Amazing high
god.
take in the 9th zone. Are they going to go ahead and win this game?
Oh
We're going
my
to see how
god.
they're...
This is taking a huge turn here. Even though
taking a massive turn.
being on 90 ping, they are fighting with 0 pingers against Novex, Unit, and Phantom. They are all three of them are on 0 ping. They took the height.
Yeah.
Zuiti,
They're going to rain down the pressure.
applying the pressure. They are not stopping. They are continuously applying the pressure on the low ground. Adapter is on the low ground trying to 180 pump on Advani. That was just beautiful. He is popping those floppers, but Zuiti
Now it's a
trying to
3v1.
get all the kills that he
Adapter
can.
on high ground.
Oh my
though.
god.
Oh, spray,
is
bring him
going
down. Adapter on 1 HP. It looks like Curse, Sweetie, and Ember are going to take the win here. Sprays for free. Use that AR ammo. Adapter is going to finally drop. And it comes down to this.
I think Adapter
and they
can
get
clutch
their
it.
win.
No.
An insane win. What
That
a high
was
take
just
there
an insane game.
from the SEA veterans and Ember as well. Insane
Oh my
game.
god,
What a game.
Tingly.
Took a
What a
turn
game there was.
at the end there. Wow.
I
Chat
mean,
is going mad. Chat is
chat
going
is
mad
just
at that clutch.
mad. GG's chat, GG's in the chat for Zuiti, Zuiti Kalsev, and I forgot the third name, but they did
Ember.
insane.
Easy,
They
easy.
what? Who was the third?
Ember.
Oh yes, and
Yeah.
congrats to their trio. They did insane. They fought against Phantom, Snowvex, and Unit on the high ground. They went for it. They went straight for it. They took the high ground. They said we, even though we are on 90 ping, we can still do this. You are nothing in front of us. They just went for it. They went on the height against those 0 pingers, took the height from them, killed them, and won the game.
Yeah.
And
Also, you have to look at like in any. It shows in Fortnite whatever position you're in end game, whether it's mid ground, high ground, or low ground, you can play it well. If you play to your strengths, you can come out on top. I want to notice Leslie X, Adapter, and Hero there controlling the low ground throughout the moving zones. They're able to pick up a ton of kills on low ground there. Played it very well. Always having a good tarp. Always having edits open, being very active down on that low ground, getting the impacts they needed. And yeah, I think they were able to pick up top two in that game overall, which was very good. But yeah, leaderboard's obviously going to be shaken up as previously number one Phantom, Snow, and Unit did die towards the crucial placement points, which is coming in the 9th zone with how stacked this IPC tournament is, which we do expect from a finals. So
that is true, but I don't think the first position is gonna. I don't think they came top three, so they might still be able
yeah,
to, because of the amount of kills they got. They might still be able to keep that position up, but I do believe Kulsiv is gonna get his rank up from that last game, because they did came first with a lot of kills. But Exam, what are your thoughts? What do you think about trick shots trio, W King, and getting those kills? We didn't saw them in the end game. They got punished. They got punished for W King in such a good lobby. What are your thoughts on that? Should they W King the next game?
I mean, it's the IPC finals. You got the best players in India, really good outsiders, and also of course the top pros from the Middle East who are invited here. Honestly, at some point you're going to get punished. At some point you're going to get punished, which they did. They took their fights like kind of center zone in a POI, where in this lobby specifically, a lot of teams are kind of gravitating towards a POI position. We saw like 7 teams based up there. So the third parties that they kept getting, it just kind of ruined their flow, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see if it changes their game plan next game. But yeah, good question. I want to ask, what do you kind of I want to ask a question about like the difference between like high ping and low ping, kind of like a team like Sweetie, Cursive, and Ember, and Snow, Phantom, and Unit. Like, what do you think about
I
that?
think
Like
that even
difference
despite
between them.
the difference, The experience speaks a lot. Cursive and Zuiti, they had the servers long ago, having Singapore servers.
Mm.
They played competitive for so long. I have seen them playing for more than 2 years, more than 2 years. They've been playing competitive for more than 2 years. That experience, they know how to play around different kind of situations and around different kind of players. Like they played that so well. They went for height alone first. They claimed it, despite being a unit on zero ping. They cannot hold their builds if it's completely broken, so they just use their impulses to completely break it down. They have their strategies to fight against the height players in end game. I believe ping doesn't matter. The ping doesn't matter. You can always, it matters somewhat, but you can always come out on the top. Ping is just it's just your mindset. Your mindset plays
Mm.
the biggest role in here. If you have that correct mindset, if you have the strategies, if you have that coordination, and especially in team game modes, you can do well. That's the Cursive proved it long ago in duo offense. Yes, he came second out of how many zero pingers were there, how many 50 pingers were there, how many average players were there. He came out on top with Doom. He came second, but we can he's showing what he's capable of, what these Singaporean players are capable of, what these high pingers are capable of. But what are your thoughts, Jingli? Not a single Indian trio, despite being them on the majority, not playing so well. What are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, yeah, not what we expected to see. You know, with the amount of Indian like dominance in terms of like player count, maybe it'll take a while for them to get into the groove of how these kind of different teams play. You know, like all these different teams, like for different countries, they have all these different they have their different play styles. You know, I feel like the Indian teams are a bit scared. They could be arguably a bit scared of the fact that a lot of teams are low ping, and it may alter their game plan. As you can see, like Snow, Phantom, and Unit, they're able to take height 2 games in a row. Like I want to see some Indian teams going up for height. Like it's not that hard.
Yes, sir.
Take it
It's
in
not that
second
hard.
moving, you shockwave up, and you can get height. It's that simple. The utility in this game right now is kind of like if you get it, you can take height. You want to change your top tens into like top fives, top threes, top ones. Use those shockwaves, baby. Like send them shockwaves
So
high, fly up into the sky, and take height.
that is what we need. But I believe I have coached so many Indian players, and I believe they all like to play super passive because they think that because of their ping, like being on 50 to 60 ping, they are on a huge disadvantage. That's why they don't have that confidence. Even though getting, so we can see so many Indian teams are getting uncontested. They are getting those good loot and that good resources. They're still not playing that dominant. They have to show their dominance in these kind of tournaments
Mm.
where there are many Indian trios that they are on the similar level, and only 5 to 6 teams which are from outside, and two teams at least which are on 100 ping, and only like two teams which are on like zero ping. So not two but four teams which are on zero ping. So that's not a huge difference. That's just a number advantage. They have to show their dominance too in these kind of tournaments. You have to shine. You just have to try your best, try different things. You cannot play like passive all the time. You have to try new things, and these tournaments give you that platform. You have to go for it.
Yeah,
Don't think much about it. That's my advice to all of the players in the playing right now. Just don't think about it. Go for it. If you want to try something new, go for it. Fight for that height. Where is that? I cannot see that spark which I see in FNCS. Players going for height mindlessly, just jumping on the tube, solo jumping. I want to see that again. Like build battle on the top of the map. Like I want to see that more. But there is nothing right now. It's just dull. It's just going dull. I don't know what is going on. But we'll be seeing more fights again. We'll be seeing fights in Doom Zoom, and we'll be seeing Trickshot running over Rios with his impulses. That's gonna be insane. And people get being storm below storm cells like Pavel and like people gonna die like Pavel. I'm confused between those two. Like, who do you think is better, Pavel or Pavel?
Pavel or Pavel, or is there like a
Yeah.
different? There's two
Yeah,
Pavels.
yeah,
There's
there is
two.
one with an F and there is
ATR
one with an P. Yeah, which is
ATR
disbanded.
Pavel takes my vote.
Okay, okay.
Previously, it was
I
after.
think
But
yes,
Pavel with a
Pavel
V,
is greater.
he's got the manager, he's got the manager knowledge. He knows how to, I guess a property of like kind of being a manager is being able to like lead a group to success. So Pavel probably has those qualities in him.
Yes, he does. He does. He has that knowledge, so he is doing well out there. So, chat, what do you think? What do you think? Will trick shots trio, WK trick shot dome, and I forgot the third name. I forgot the.
Zion
Can you remind me?
is Zion.
Yeah, trick shot dom and Zion. Will they W key chat? Chat. I want to see one or two. One for they will W key and two for they will not W key. They will play passive. I want to say the other word, but I cannot because I'm abided. So will they W key? One for W king and two for not W king. What do you think? And let's see what the chat is saying. One, I can see Intense is typing one. Lexine is typing one. They think they're gonna W key. Like mindless WK is just not that good. They're gonna lose that practice. They're gonna lose that first place. They're gonna lose to Snow and Phantom. They don't want to lose. I believe if they would don't. Rocks, I think we want to ban him from the chat, but it's okay. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know that guy. Two, I think Sprats doesn't want that trio to win. 1, 6, and 9. Spidey is trying to combine three numbers. So I don't know what is going on in his brain. The education must have been gone wrong. So I don't know what is going on with this chat. Okay, Vishal is going for the one, so they will WK. Okay, let's see. We'll see. We might get leaderboards, but I don't want the leaderboards. I just want to get into the next game as quick as possible. I have the code chat. If you want the code chat, you can type one right now in the chat or zero. I just want to see one or zero if you want that code to be leaked right now. I can see the code in front of me. But if you want the code, you can just type one or zero. I will personally DM you the code. You can have my words. Akshat plays, you are already in the game. I cannot give you the code. Devil Londa, Pixel plays, you are already in the game. Two, I can see so many twos in the chat. Nobody wants the code. Okay, I think nobody wants the code. Copy, I saw you dying last game. What's that? What we want to know? Why did you die? I want to interview so many trios, Dingley, to be honest. I'm getting
Yeah,
excited. I'm getting fired up. We are just getting into the third game, and from now on, we're gonna rock it, bro.
yeah. I do. I wish we had the opportunity to interview some trios. Hopefully, they come into the chat later on after maybe and have a little chat with us. We got a lot of questions, don't we, to kind of ask them.
I do have so many questions, especially for a trick shot.
And Whitebird wants to roast some
I
trios
want
as
to
well.
roast a lot of trios,
Ruthless.
and I'm gonna go full out next game.
That's what we love to see. That's what we love to see.
Okay, okay, Dingley. You are not gonna understand much of it, but I'm gonna talk with my friends now. Okay, chat. क्या हाल चाल है भाइयों? अपन अब बात करेंगे कौन सा ट्रियो सबसे ऊपर जाएगा और कौन सा ट्रियो बिल्कुल नीचे जाएगा। मेरे को पहले बताओ कौन सा ट्रियो बिल्कुल नीचे आएगा। क्या दिमाग है? अपने पास पाविल का ट्रियो है, अपने पास काउपी का ट्रियो, अक्षत का ट्रियो है, अपने पास बहुत सारे ट्रियो। इनमें से कौन बॉटम 5 रहेगा? ओवर पावर्ड क्या खेल रहा है? ओवर पावर्ड आई डोंट नो इफ ओवर पावर्ड। फावेल का ट्रियो भी है, एडेप्ट का ट्रियो भी है। कौन सा ट्रियो सबसे नीचे रहेगा? टॉप बॉटम लिस्ट बताओ मेरे को। टॉप 5 फ्रॉम द बॉटम कौन रहेगा? पावेल, फावेल, ओवर पावर्ड, कॉपी या फिर अक्षत प्लेस? कौन? जल्दी बताओ चैट, क्या लगता है तुमको इनमें से बॉटम बॉटम 3 कौन रहेगा? यू वांट वॉच द तुमको मिलेगा, तुम सबको खेलने को मिलेगा चैट, फिक्र मत करो। हम लास्ट अक्षत प्लेस सीधे के सीधे अपनी डोमिनेंस दिखा रहे हैं लास्ट पोजीशन के लिए। क्या चल रहा है चैट यहाँ पे? अक्षत प्लेस अपनी डोमिनेंस दिखा रहे। क्या कोई और भी डोमिनेंस दिखा पाएगा खुद की? फावेल तुमको अपनी डोमिनेंस दिखानी पड़ेगी। फावेल यू हैव टू शो योर डोमिनेंस ब्रो फॉर दैट लास्ट स्पॉट। Who will be fighting for Dingley? Okay, I'm back. Dingley,
Mm.
who do you
Yeah,
think
back
is gonna come out on the top and take that last spot?
the last spot for
Yes, sir.
last spot for what? Like last place? Last place
Yeah, the
in the
last
whole
phase.
tournament?
Yeah, yeah. Who's gonna go down in the like off
Ooh,
spawn?
that's a
Who's gonna go
personal
down
question.
off spawn? That's not personal. Nothing is personal here. We are
Why
showing everybody
why have to
everybody's
violate
trio.
another team?
That is not personal to me. In my opinion, everybody has their own strategies and gameplay. They have to show their best.
I mean,
They have
whoever
to show their best.
once you see
I
the
can see, you
leaderboard.
can see the chat. They want their last position. Like Pavel wants to come last, and then Pavel, and then Akshat, and then Copy, Spidey Design. Everybody wants to come last. Last position is just not that bad. They all are fighting for it. Okay, chat. So we have the game ready. We are ready to go. The game. Dingley, take it over.
Yeah. Alrighty. Game number 3, everybody. As he focusing on Trickshot, Zeom, and Domitro as they have Stark uncontested, I believe. Yep, that is right. They have
Oh
uncontested.
my god. No
No wonder
way.
they're W keying everybody, bro.
Yes.
He's gonna get beat by the Stark bot, maybe. Oh, okay, he gets the Stark bot down there. But yeah, focusing on very powerful trio. And what are we looking at here in Doghouse? Is it Ethereum gonna get pickaxed? It looks like he's gonna get pickaxed. Right now he's 1 HP, and we have a third team. A third team in Doom's Domain, I think. Yes, it's Sako, KGX, Tam, and Visi. They previously were landing Stark, but they have backed off. They have backed off to Doom's Domain. 3 teams here, quite a shake-up. It's going to be a very, very, very insane Osborne here. I wonder who's going to come out on top. No team has
Yes,
came on
this
top
is again.
consistently.
This is the fight of ego. Wait, is there another
Both
new
teams-
trio?
Yeah, there is a new trio. I just called it out, but yeah, it's all.
Oh,
No team is kind of reliant, kind of
you
wanting
remember?
to lead
It's
here.
Vyasi.
Yeah,
They landed
it's
Dooms last.
Vyasi.
They landed.
They landed Stark, yeah, landed Stark,
Yeah,
and then also Tam and KJS. from
the
Sakar.
usuals. Okay, so
Oh, no.
we are looking at Ethereum right now. Quivzy is going down as usual in the beginning. He needs to stay alive if he wants to play, if he wants to support his trio. But he is going down. Cool Penguin 60, Cool Penguin 96. He wants to try his best to survive as much as he can. There will be a third party. They know for a fact that there are 3 trios here, and the other team is just rushing in. They want to finish the
Ooh.
fight, and they finish the fight quick. Mido's trio came
Mido
out on
and
the top,
Danger,
but they
Mido.
don't know the third trio is here.
They don't know. They
KGS.
don't know. KGS getting really nice shots in there from the angle. Really good angle. Tam and Vizzy are going to rush in here and basically be cleanup crew right now as Tam gets a knock onto Mido. Now in a 3v2 situation here. The team that was previously landing at Stark Industries are now going to come and win at Doom's Domain. Danger going to go down there. And now it is just up to Lardo on his own. He's going to take the toilet. And he's going to end up on the south side of Doom's Domain by the yellow house. Gonna try pop that med kit as Visi and KJS chase after him. Are they gonna let him get away? Do they know?
We have the trio, Vyasi, Tam, and KGS. They are the.
Visi gets a knock. Run out of mats.
Is that soft aim here? Dingley, is that soft aim?
I don't know what is insane aim there. Lardo, is he gonna clutch this 1v3 here? Only 5 builds. Oh, he's gonna get tagged really hard though.
This is not looking bad, but he's playing around the builds.
This is what I love about Doom's Domain, taking the toilets. You know, delaying.
Having that problem, the constipation. Oh my god.
He's gonna come back here. Tam is on his own here as KGS is reviving VZ. This is extremely risky here. Lord of the 6 HP. Tam has a HP advantage. And he's gonna finish off the kill there.
So as we saw there, the fight began with 3 trios. The first trio went down because of Quivzy's mistake, and then the second trio was Mido's trio went down in a 3v3 situation, or I think it was a 3v2, but it's done. Vyasi making the best decision, not landing Stark and landing Dooms this game, clutching up, and Beehive is fighting at the river. It's Denver's trio. Denver's trio coming on the top. The org
Gemini
owner's
and
trio is coming on
Tax.
the top, but Wiz owner is down indeed. They have to reboot him. Denver are the best player in the game right now. Law Tax. I don't know who that guy is, but Denver and Gemini clutching up. I think they clutched up so well. They did the best in this trio, and they just came out on the top. What
Yeah,
what
well,
can I say?
Tax
The other trio must be super bad. I don't know
Tax is a
how they can
FNCS
lose.
finalist, carrying the
I don't.
carrying the owners with 2 kills. As we can see, zone
Venom
pulls
Vex.
very much north of the map, and we're going to see Venomax, PDG Mongrel, and Sonic Sinlord go for
Lord
very
the beef
dominant
maker
position here.
himself.
And what's going on our top right, Whitebird, what we talked about, those teams, uncontested, upgrading to Spazzes.
Yes,
Honestly, Holly Hedges is
the
really
best
good for that, you
decision.
know, has basically
Being
every
on the edge.
material on the edge, you know, you're low key, no one's going to rotate near you, you could just take your time and, you know, get those powerful weapons, which has been working out for them, as I think they still remain in first position.
That is true. Snow, Phantom, and Unit. They have insane amount of resources. I think I'm just gonna predict they're gonna come third. I'm gonna predict. I hope my speech did something to the players, and they're gonna go brainless build fight end game on the height. I hope they do this. But Phantom is also upgrading his gun. There is a story like. They all are fighting for one thing, which is the victory royale, and we are in a fight right now. Mist, Devil, and Overpowered. They were fighting for the last spot before, but I think they want the at least top 5 now. Mist went in the beginning. He took a lot of damage, and now he's super low. Devil is giving him cover. He's taking the front line, and Devil and Overpowered fighting against a 3v2 situation. Devil and Overpowered getting hit for more than 100. Mist healed up.
Overpowered though.
They are
He does
fighting
get the
against
kill on
Twitch.
Spazzing. It's now a 3v2. They have the advantage. Mist gonna here gonna heal up. Still has very healthy build count with over 40 builds. It looks like they're gonna set up a pinch here. As you see, Devil takes from the top. Overpowered comes on the side. Very traditional pinch here. To, you know, with the man advantage which they have, should come out on top of this one. Lovely spit angles here from Devil. He's gonna get a nice pump there. He's gonna crack JD. But Mist goes down. A little bit miscommunication
Oh my
there.
god.
Now
No
it becomes
way.
a 2v2. What is going on
Mist.
there?
Being a controller, I believe he didn't want it to build. I think this is just a common trend between controller players. They don't build. They just want to just aim towards the player. Overpower taking the 50-50 and taking the trade. Going down Devil. It's all on Devil. It's a 1v1 situation. Devil versus Twitch. Will Devil be able to clutch it? He has the shields. He has the amount of resources he needs. Twitch gets the finish on the players. Zone is coming, but Dirty is on the edge of the map, so there will be no third party, and they can easily finish the fight. They have to finish the fight ASAP. I think they are raising, but no, they are not raising yet. They are taking the 50-50s now. He needs to apply the
Look,
pressure. Devil is going into the
can you
box and
see
going
the
for a
team?
50 pump.
Look at the map. There's another team creeping up on them. Devil, he has no idea.
What?
It's Venki, BK, and DK. They're gonna sneak up and possibly kill Devil here as he goes for the reboot.
I think this is in fact stream sniping.
Goodness. Oh my
This is in
goodness,
fact
they
stream
are.
sniping, chat. I don't know what is going on here, but I think BK, DK, and Venki knew something that we didn't. They knew something that
They
it's gonna be
probably
a
heard
fight
it.
here. I think they
Probably heard
definitely
the
heard it,
shot.
bro. They are just rushing Devil. They don't want to let him live. They are fighting in the storm. Basic mentality, and Indians complain a lot about getting WK'd in storm, but look at this: one Indian trio WKing another Indian solo player, not letting him win, not letting him play the lobby. They're just trying to finish the fight, but taking that storm damage, losing that positioning, is it okay, Dingley?
Honestly, maybe not that worth it. If I knew that there was a solo there, I would have waited for the, I would have watched the kill feed and saw that there only one player remaining. I would have just camped him until he rebooted. And that's boom. That is 2 free kills and possibly a third kill there. But it looks like Devil is gonna get away from that. Somehow, the chase is now over. But now Venki, BK, DK
They are getting punished.
yet again by Pap-T,
The other
W
trio.
Pappy.
The unknown trio. We're gonna call them the unknown trio. because I don't know about anything about them. I don't know any of their placement, but I believe this is the worst decision I can ever see. Pushing into the storm, even though there was a fight. Look at the zone where it is. It's further than Doom. Like it's somewhere in Craggy, full
It
north
was
side.
right up.
So
I think
being
Craggy and Stark are involved in this.
yeah, being a
Crazy.
dirty, you will be on the edge, but W king there is gonna be a bad decision. It is a bad decision. It's gonna be bad for you. But looking at
Yeah.
Lord and Vyasi who contested last game, they contested Stark, and now they are at Doom's domain, claiming it, killing team. They have all the loot they needed. They have the spaces. They have the mats. He is farming the car. I don't think he knows that where the metal is landing at different locations at different games. He's just farming the whole car. What is going on, Lord Time? I want to listen to that. What is going on in his mind? Akshat plays the player who was fighting for the last position, having a grey pump. Of course, what can you expect? Exploit Zeom, Dingley. The trio is here.
The W Keen trio, yet again, they're doing the same thing as every game, taking a fight here on top of Stark. Looks like they are going to get the knock onto one of them there. Lost trick shot's going to take down Havoc, Korean Boy 87 there.
Oh my god, those names. I just love those names.
The third parties are, you know, perched on that hill. Ashkat, Goku, their team there is, you know, they're gonna.
And they are indeed throwing shields onto other trios, I believe. Not the other trios, but his own teammate. It looked like it was event of teaming, but no, they are going full in. I believe. I'm gonna guess it. He's gonna use his crash pad to get into the box. I believe. That's what he does usually. Oh no. He's going for the bomb. That was the way he's doing that.
He gets the
Oh,
knock.
he's gonna. I told you. I know this player.
He gets a knock on
Single-handedly.
Trick shot's insane. And
Trick shot single-handedly dominating. W King, the whole trio, not stopping.
As a duo, that's insane. That is insane.
He is not stopping. He is getting in. He wants to finish the lobby. Again, another player. Being a controller player, you how much I don't want to say that, but I'm gonna say it. How brain dead can you be? Being a controller player, you just want to W key. You don't want to stop. You know that you are gonna hit those shots. You had that confidence. You had that spaz. You had those that resources. You have that confidence to like. It's just off the limits. You cannot stop. You just cannot stop. You just want to W key. And being at the ping advantage, knowing that you are lower ping than everybody else, this is how you abuse the ping. Unit trio needs to learn. Unit so and Phantom needs to learn. This is how you W key. Trickshot is teaching them. Crispy World gets KG and Amon is fighting again at the back, at the three houses behind Craigie. KG, the fan of Dingley. I want you to take it over, bro. You coached him.
Yeah.
You tell me how he plays now.
3v3 fight right on the edge of zone. You know, they got all the time in the world. They don't really have to rush it. But it looks like, yeah, his trio, Amon World, is gonna get taken down by Sidrion, as he is found kind of alone from KJ and Crisber. They kind of got separated, and that trio on top took advantage of that and just completely wiped him out. Not looking too good there. I'm not sure why either team didn't take a position on Stark. As you know, Stark is involved in this third zone slightly. It's kind of half-half. They're on top left now. We see DM on trick shots keying yet again.
And you wanna pay attention to the bottom right.
Yeah. Minari is gonna finish off KG, and Crisper is gonna be running out of mats and get taken up by Basu now.
Oh my god. I don't know what is going on in this lobby. It's just a W key fest at this point. Everybody is just W keying. If being at the edge of the map, this is how you take the advantage. You know that there's gonna be no third party, so you can easily W key. But
you can't fight.
They had to fight. Aman, Crispy, they didn't fight back at all. They just gave it up. In my opinion, in my eyes, what I looked at, they just gave up. They didn't wanted to fight. But again, looking at exploit Zeom, but more like passive Zeom. I think Trickshot is the one who is exploiting, but Dom is going down. Mr. Dom is down. They lost one player again, yet again. They are just here. They are here to grieve the lobbies. I believe. They just double king every player they can, and just lose. And after that, they just lose one player, and then they just die because it's a 2v3. When they reach the end game, they don't have the resources. Those resources, you need those resources of the third player. You cannot just play with 2v3. Snow, Phantom, and Unit, they again are on the height. I think they are gonna do some kind of
They're
thing
right
which we
on the
don't know.
edge of
They know
Stark.
something.
They're in a really good position
Yeah.
right now because they're prepared for whether if zone pulls more north off of Stark or if zone stays on Stark. Yeah, basically they're set up on this edge here, so whichever scenario happens, they're kind of prepared for it, which is really good. But yeah, 51 players alive now. Not as stacked as before, but it just shows like if you're playing for placement with this FNCS format, a format where you can play for placement and it'll work. It's not a W key format at all in any way. Right, it's just
Now
good, you get rewarded if you just play for placement.
another Indian trio, Q, Kuzi, and Sufyan. Quasi is a controller player, I believe. No, he's a keyboard mouse, but look at the loot. It's completely green. I can see only green and blue. This kind
Yeah,
of loot, I don't believe you can win this with this one.
I
And the
reckon they
zone
should
is
have
half
upgraded.
on the hill, half on the low ground.
But
Not
look at
half,
their
but
heals
most.
though, an insane amount of shield economy there. 9 minis and 6
Yeah, that is
splashes.
insane. That's just weird math. Why do they have 9 minis? They can just pick up something else. What is going on here?
It shows how important shield is, but as we look at the fourth zone, kind of half on Stark and half below. What an awkward zone here taking place in this third game. It's insane. Like, you really want to be on top of Stark here. That's kind of best position, because if zone was to pull up Stark, you are a bit screwed. But luckily here,
Advani.
like, the elevation isn't that much of a difference, but like, trios will be easily able to get up Stark right now. That's what they want to do. But if you're kind of below Stark, where the huge hill drop off, about 200 meters is, you are doomed, basically.
Yeah, looking at Adapter Hero and Legix again, the trio who is on low ping but still not double king. And like, look at Dom and Zeom. Learn something from them, bro. Adapter, you need to learn something from that trio. They are double king mindlessly. You should do the same. I don't know what you are up to, bro. And
But look at
HXQ
them though.
Quasi,
Honestly, I
they
disagree
haven't
because they're
cinematic.
all alive. They're all alive. Their
Yes,
materials are
that is
amazing.
true,
Their
but
position is amazing, and their heals and weaponry are amazing because they've been able to upgrade. And they have all three of them alive. They could do bits.
that
in
is
this
true,
endgame.
but I want to agree. I want to disagree. I want to agree to disagree. Cause I want people to double key. Like I want like Indian trios to get into boxes more like that with that confidence. Even though they are on hyping, but look at who is on the top right now. Like copying their current standings with their current position on the game. Phantom, Snow, and Unit. Snow with his other two wives, Unit and Phantom. They are on the top. They are chilling on the top. I don't know what they are doing, what's going on in their mind. Like looking down on everybody. They are on the top. Look at Looter, Taki, and Wolf Knight. They are just taking the drop, chilling.
Ooh. Now, as you see,
They
fifth
just
zone,
they just broke the drop without even knowing where it's gonna drop.
and they just build over to get it. They waste
It's
a lot of
base.
mats. But let's look at the fifth zone there. See, a little a slice of Stark still remains on this fifth zone. Wow, it is like,
That
what a
means
team's gonna do. Are they gonna stay up, or are they gonna go down and drop down? As you can see, like,
I believe
it's crazy. All the teams
Snow
are gonna
and
get
his
bunched
wives
up.
are gonna stay up.
This
That's
is where
what
you
I
need
believe.
those shockwaves, you need those crash pads and bouncers. Because just look at that zone. The drop is
Oh my
insane.
god.
Like, that is 200 meters. Anyone who goes up there without any mobility is dead. Just look at the amount of congestion that's going to be right across this edge of Stark Industries.
Okay, then now we are looking at Tam alone playing solo. They did contested, they won their fight in Dooms, but they are fighting on the moving zone. The
Very
zone is
edge.
pulling towards the fifth zone, and they are fighting on the edge zone, getting held by the whole lobby. I don't know what is going on in their mind. बहुत ही ज़्यादा खराब प्रदर्शन, but कोई बात नहीं. It is happening right now in front of our eyes. They are fighting on the edge of the map. I mean, it's expected. It's Middle East. Vyasi is trying to get as many kills as he can till he is alive. He has that. flying thing from the dooms. I don't know what is the name of that thing, but it's okay. Who is down? Somewhere, someone is down in front of me, but I cannot read the name.
Yeah,
Yasi.
Snow on high ground. He's gonna pick up Sinlord there, get the
Oh
finish
my
onto
god.
him. High ground in a
The
zone like
usual play.
this, with already having natural height and then being on, extra amount of high ground is insane.
Sakar Vyasi is
Ooh.
trying his
Looks
best
like
to leave the zone.
Zone
He's
is
in
gonna
the zone.
pull onto Stark. Zone's pulling onto Stark though.
Oh
For
wait,
those
no
teams at
way!
low ground, they must be shaking right now. They must be
Can we
shaking.
have an aerial view through which we can see everybody like Sonic Venky on the low ground and then high ground, how they're gonna go up and everything? Like how many trios are at the low ground and how many trios are on the high ground? Can we have that kind of look? And by the time we'll have that look, let's talk about Sufyan, another passive trio. Okay, we have that look. Look at
We
this.
have it.
So
Wow.
many trios are already on the high ground and so
The
many trios are
fight
making
to
their
get
way.
up here. Look at this. You
Like
see
Bob
Cake
the
Pack
Builder
leading
is
his
coming out.
trio. Cake Pack
Takla
leading
X Jam is there.
X Jam and Ash. He's kind of on his own there. He's a lone wolf. And it looks like, look, do you think he's going to go all the way up, or is he going to play kind of on the edge of the Stark Mountain? Looks like he's going to commit all
I
the way
don't
up
think it's
there.
a good decision. They have
I
to
can
go all the way up and they're gonna fight for it.
a
What is that?
shockwave
What?
play from from the exploit team doesn't go to plan.
Eh,
They're going to stay right at the bottom, fighting up. Looks so good. And look at the complete low ground. Venki, DK, and BK. They're going to get consumed by this zone if they don't manage to get up there. Just look at that. Zone right now has just gone fully onto Stark Island, and the player count is going to drop and dwindle in an
That is
insane
true.
amount.
And as we're looking at now, we are reaching at the moving zones, the continuous moving zones. Zuiti's trio is still alive, Zuiti, Kursev and Amber, but their health, their HP is not looking too well. Having those chuck
Yeah.
splashes is just, at this point of the game, you can easily deplete your HP because you are going to touch the zone, but those chuck splashes gives you a huge advantage over HP. Many
Lovely
trios,
talk
not
there.
so many trios have that.
Playing this lovely edge here. Notice how they went like kind of a center position on 6 zone, as it gives them so much space to work with, a lot of flexibility in their next rotate, and obviously it's worked out for them. They're able to hug this kind of, I think, left side edge, and now cut off all these trios coming through here. They're gonna get a knock onto looter.gg. Lovely impact there, much needed impact as Cursive only has about 12 materials left. But look,
That is
Whitebird,
true.
just the story continues. Phantom unit and
Yes,
Snow
sir.
on high ground yet again. I just can't
But
believe
my
it.
prediction was they're gonna come third. Can I come on top?
We'll see if Cursive, Ember, and Sweetie do the same strategy as last game, the shockwave play on the second or last moving zone.
But not
We'll
just
see
the
where the split
shockwave
route
play, I
now.
believe. What Zuiti likes is like sneaky plays. What he does is he goes alone. First he claims the low grounds, kills everybody, and when it's like 8th and 9th zone, he starts going sneaking from the backside and takes the height, forcing the other trio on the top go for going down. And we are looking at Adapter alone from his trio. Both of his teammates are dead as usual, not doing so well in the game right now. Adapter has to carry his trio. Getting another kill, pumping on the head. Adapter
Get
getting
an
another
insane
kill. ATR
refresh,
Pavel is
52
going down.
mats, 52 materials. Tacky from Exploit takes down Cursive though. I think only Sweetie and Ember remain, or they both got taken out in the meantime. 5 teams remain now as 1 minute left on the final zone. Phantom Unit and Snow still have high ground, raining down the pressure onto all the teams. Adapter goes out. Snow takes down Adapter. Phantom drops to low ground. He's going to pick up those mats. He's going to go back up. Yes, he is. Trickshots is still alive. He's been alive solo for so long, running out of mats though. He's going to get taken out by Exploit Tacky, who's popping off. Sweetie there is going to take top 3. A very good performance from him. And Tacky is alive. And he's going to struggle up to height. And he's going to get beamed by Unit. And they're going to take the 3rd game. Unit, Snow, and Phantom now 2 wins out of 3. Wow, what
Oh
a game.
my god.
Unit,
Expected.
Snow, and Phantom.
What a game,
2
but expected.
out of 3. 2 out of 3 wins.
Yes,
And
sir.
Sweetie, quite similar to last game. Sweetie, Cursive, and Ember, they're picking up the 3rd place, playing super consistent, which is really good in this format as well. Chat, what do you think about that game? Let's get a GG.
That was a
in the chat.
GG. I mean, The story was it was just continuing like from Snow's trio being on the top of every trio in fifth zone or just fourth zone. They were on the top. Cursive trio was on the second height, and they just were alive for super long. Cursive trio keeping that low ground play, like low key plays, and they getting kills on the low ground, and then if they
Mm.
stay alive, they're gonna try for the height to win the game. But again, like Snow's trio, keeping that height, keeping that dominance up in the game, winning the game again. I don't think they're gonna go down soon. But some Indian trios has to get that, has to be inspired by them and start taking the height from them. Use those impulses. They just kept fighting. That it was pure chaos on the low ground. We just keep seeing the same names again. Van Keys trio on the low ground for the in the fifth zone, trying to get on the top, but died because they didn't make their move in the early zone. What do you think about that? What kind of players should go in when players have to go on these kind of hills? Like these zones are gonna be
Yeah,
common
it's
now.
crazy. Yeah, it's common now. The zone is going to pull always up the hill. That's a known thing in Fortnite, and with Stark Industries, it's completely changed the game. And obviously, the team that was able to get early high ground on top of the natural high ground of Stark came out to win the game, which is of course Snowback's trio. It's just insane. But I want to do some analysis quickly on Kosov, Zwiti, and Ember. Like their positioning of six zone, they went to the center of six zone. They avoid all that
Yes,
congestion at their backside, and then from that seventh zone, they're able to hug an edge, keep an edge, cheap tarp. Because think about it, no one's going to be in storm to their right. If they hug that left edge, so they can cheap tarp all the way around. And then when the eighth zone shows up, the slowest zone out of all the zones in Fortnite, they're able to kind of cut in and cut off all the other trios that are on the backside. They go in front, they cut off the trios, and they get those impact frags, which allow them to secure top three there. And yeah,
that is
what
true.
do you
That
think
was
about
insane.
what do you think
But
about trick shots though? It's crazy how he's
oh,
able to
oh
clutch.
my, that is my favorite trio right now. They are going all out. They are doubling. They are griefing the whole lobby. Being blamed at, I love people like that. Like being blamed at full committing to W king and not stopping, but they are getting punished for it. They, if they want to play a tournament, if they are like working for the top placement, even though this is not their permanent, if they're working for the top placement, they have to go through these kind of experiences. This is necessary. I don't know what is they in their mind, what their strategy is. If they want to with just kills, which is not possible, what they're trying to do is just not gonna do. It's not gonna go so well for them. So I believe they have to stop doubling. They have to show me. They have to show me what they are really capable of. Are they really capable of fighting? Are they afraid of snow? Are they afraid of Snowvex? Is Trick Shots 3 afraid of Snowvex? That's why they don't want to reach end game. What is going on here? I don't know. Because I have never seen them in the end game. Do they have to leave early? But they have played 3 games so far, so definitely they don't have to leave early. So they have to go for it. They have to fight for that top placement. At least win one game. If somebody
Mm.
can, if somebody can give them my message, just tell them stop w keying like that, w key in the on the off spawn, and then go for the end game. Give a solid competition to against Snowvex and his vice. I want to see that. I want to see Snows and his vice trio getting defeated. But just what Cursive did, but I don't know what is going on. They have to stop it. And I want to talk about how I want to add more actually what happened in between Culture Trio. They were in front of the zone in sixth zone, and after that they cheaped out because they knew everybody will be rotated, so they just ran. They just ran in front of everybody, cutting so many people, getting those kills, getting those refreshes, but they couldn't because everybody was just using crash pad and rotation to get into boxes. They don't care about tapping. I don't think half of this lobby knows how to tap. I don't know what is going on.
Ooh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But
Hopefully we see the leaderboard soon. I reckon obviously Snowback's trio is going to be on top. Just their consistency enabling them to win games, their height strategy, as well as trick shots. I 100% agree with you. Like they should now just play for placement, play the format, because they're fragging, but they're also getting placement somehow. Like their solo clutching is just impeccable, so they're able to get get these high, like really good placements, as well as kills. I just wish they try to play consistent now, because obviously the mid game fights, it always goes south for them. It always goes south. They always lose a player early, and I really think if they did have a full trio going into endgame, they could secure a win. In my opinion, I reckon they could secure a win.
That is that I believe too. I hope they. I'm not gonna hope. I want Pavel to win one game. I want Trickshot. I want actually it's KJ to win one game. We have like three more games or two more games remaining. We might not be able to see the leaderboards yet, but we'll be entering the next game. I do have the code. I can give you guys the code if you want. If anybody in the chat wants the code, you can have it. It's just $5. Chat. It's just $5. PayPal me. If you can, I'm gonna give you the code. Who cares, bro? I have this. I have this huge platform. I can do whatever I want to do. So, uh, chat. What do you think? What are your thoughts on Pavel's trio? Why they are not able to perform that well? Or what are your thoughts on Trickshot's trio? Why they are not able to? Pavel is in the chat. I want to talk to Pavel right now. Pavel,
He's
what
laughing.
what do
He's
you
laughing
think?
at you, man.
What do you think about your trio? Are you fighting for that top bottom five placements, or are you fighting for the top 10 placements? What is going on right now, Pavel? Tell me. You are getting 3-2-1. You are getting sniped. You are dying. What is going on, Pavel? बता मुझे जानना है. रॉक्स तेरा क्या सीन है? रॉक्स तू भी अभी तक टूर्नामेंट में नहीं आया. चैट मोड बना हुआ. रॉक्स आई थिंक तुझे खेलना चाहिए. टेजर, आर यू प्लेइंग दिस गेम? Ziom, oh my god, Dingley, we have Ziom in
Oh
the
no,
chat.
wait! It's the
We
W
finally
keyers in
got
the
the
chat.
attention. We
Oh
finally
my
got the
goodness!
attention, Ziom. We want to know what is going on. Like, what is the communication? I want to know what you guys are talking about. Let's WK this trio. Let's WK that trio. Why are we have this huge platform here? We are streaming the whole tournament. You know the position of Snow. Why not just go kill them?
I'm just hearing.
Why are
I
you
just
afraid?
reckon it's trick shots. It's 100% just trick shots being like, with that controller brain, like, I'm getting in on this geezer. Like, I want to W key this guy, and then Ziom and Dom, they just have no control over him. It's like a pit. It's like a pit bull dog without a lead.
Yes, that is true. Trickshot is just running out everywhere, on everybody. He is just using. He has that. He is pretty sure. He uses his crash pad and he goes like bah and jumps on the head of a player and 200 pumps him. Gets out, destroy every trio like 3v1. But you know what? They are killing trios who we don't know. I want them to go against trios who is well known. I want to play that end game. I want to see how they do in the end game. Will they be able to keep the height? Will they be able to fight against Kulse? Will they be able to fight against Novex and his wives? I don't know what is going on in their mind. Who is it? I believe they don't have an IGL. They need an IGL. Pavel, I want to recommend you something. Stop playing with your trio. Like leave them. Go in their VC. Lead them. Tell them how to play passive. Tell them how to use water. Tell them to stay in water. Tell them to be in bushes. Tell them those kind of things. I think they don't know bushes exist. Ziom, I want to tell you, my guy, मेरे दोस्त, बुश होती है, उसमें जाके छुप जा, एंड तक बच, सबकी you know what I want to say. So just go for it, bro. Just I want to see you fight for the end game. Tarp, at least. I have never seen you tarping. I think they do, having a controller player in their trio, I don't think they know how to tarp. Maybe that's the problem. Chat, I'm just trying to figure what's the problem in their trio. Something is wrong.
The
Maybe
leash
none
is
of them
gone.
know how
That's
to
what's
tarp.
wrong. They lost their leash on trick shots, and now he's just like yalla W key, W key, W key.
Yeah, lot of looking good. Let's jump. Wow. I don't know. I don't know what is going on with them. We don't know how to talk. As I predicted, bro. Ziom. Okay, a quick session, Ziom. It's gonna be a 26-second session. What you need to do is place a wall bottom and a floor top. A wall bottom, floor top. Okay, that's it. Or if you want to go more in, cone bottom, cone top, wall left, wall right. That's it. That's all you want to do, and you have to continue it. And then once you are out of mats, just shout, "Give me mats!" Or just shout "Ba!" And trick shot will like trick shot. Your trick shot will be summoned. Trust me. This will work. Alian, I have taught you. You have to go in their VC. Tell them not to W key. Tell them go for the height. Yes, Sinlord, it is true. If they see, they just have to put any kind of thing below them. They are just using the ground. They are just full W keying, Sinlord. You don't know what is going on if you cannot see. We can see. Steady is in the chat. Oh my God,
Steady,
steady.
ask a question, bro.
Let's go.
Hey, you didn't bring the face cam today. You just gotta look at my beautiful face instead.
Yeah, I mean, we have the
Question
beautiful
like
ding. Chat.
hottest
So
coach in the
how
Middle East, maybe,
how
maybe.
that is true. That is true. Just chat. What do you think? How many girlfriends does Dingley have? Give me some numbers in the chat right now.
Ooh.
चैट तुम्हें क्या लगता है कितनी गर्लफ्रेंड्स हो सकती है रिंगली की जल्दी बताओ मुझे जानना है मेरे को पता नहीं है oh my god the
Four,
number is just way too
69.
amazing the and nine somebody is we just want to know how he is managing that. But let's talk about the game
It's
now.
hard.
We have Snowvax on the top. We have Danger in the chat too. We have Arnav. Everybody is. I think the names I'm reading right now, all of them is fighting for the last spot. Because I cannot see them in the moving zones. I'm gonna be real with you. I am not seeing them in the moving zone. So they are definitely fighting for the last spot. It has to be the last spot, which is the precious one. I think last spot has some secret prize money, which they are going for. They know
Yeah,
something which we don't
never know.
know. As Ron said, Ronaldo, the legend himself, they know something which we don't know. मुझे बताओ सनलॉर्ड जियोम इवन तो लॉबी कितने की भी हो मुझे बस ये बताओ क्या तुम लॉबी जीत सकते हो मुझे इतना जानना है डेविल बहुत ही अच्छा प्लेयर माइडो पावेल फावेल एडेप्ट्स इतने सारे अच्छे ट्रियो है लॉबी कैसे नहीं जीत पा रहे तुम लोग मुझे ये जानना है क्या चल रहा है लास्ट मेरे को लगता है शायद से 30th पोजीशन के लिए अलग से प्राइज मनी डाली है कुछ तो सीन है सो आई वांट टू नो क्या या फिर तुम लोग स्नोवैक्स के और उसकी पत्नियों से डर रहे हो ओके टिंगली
All right,
टेक इट ओवर
guys, chat. We're getting into the fourth game. Let's see. Focusing on, oh, yeah, again, following the storyline, Doom's Domain. First game contested by just 2 teams. Now the third game contested by 3 teams, and let's see what comes in the fourth game. Looks like the same thing. 3 teams. Each of the teams landing here, one Doom's Domain completely at least one game. Mido's trio winning first time round, Quifsy's trio winning second game, and then Sakar, KGS winning the third game. I guess none of them they're all still confident that they can win this POI. Very, very strong POI, and I suppose that's the reason why there's still 3 teams here.
That is true. I don't know what. Really, I want to state something really important at this point. First of all, I want to thank Virtuality for hosting these kind of tournaments and Infinity for producing and I forgot. I think it was Wall Legend who produced and Infinity who hosted. And thank you so much. Big shout out to both of the orgs. They are doing a super great job. They are hosting tournaments every week. But I want you to know this, Dingley. Corel
Yeah,
Castle is getting uncontested. Steamy Stacks is getting uncontested. And these POIs are getting contested. What is going on here?
I know. These teams, they just need to go into the replays and look at the map. That's all they need to do. They need to put on drone free and go to the teams. Because, imagine, I would 100% rather go Coral or Stevie than contest 2 other teams than at Doom's Domain. For especially that the strongest weapon, the mythical bomb, is not in comp right now. We have
Yes.
we really have no clue. As we see on the left
And
screen,
we are looking at Cool Penguin 96, the mobile god himself, fighting against the other tier to claim Retail Row this time. They have switched their place. This is a good decision, but Retail Row, another place which was contested, they could have gone. They wiped out the whole trio, Quivsy Square, and this time Quivsy didn't go down like usual. Last 3 games, Quivsy was just going down, and Ethereum had to carry. But this game, a trio which was landing uncontested in retail got caught off guard and they died. And now it's a 3v3 situation against Danger's trio, Danger, Maido, and Ladki, or not just 3v3. It's just three teams in Doom's
It's a
domain.
different team, is it? Oh no, it's the same.
Oh, yeah, I think another team is coming from the
Yeah.
outskirts.
From the outskirts, they're coming in to kind of get these freebies, as they thought that
Adapter.
these two teams would
It's
be fighting, but they
Adapter.
have not fought yet. Yeah, Adapter. There's the X and Hero.
Oh my god, this is just pure chaos at this point. Nobody cares about their placement. I believe they all have lost their motivation. Vyasi, KGS, they were contested this place. They won this place last game. But Maido, Danger and Ladki they don't want to leave this place that easily. They have the vault, I believe they have the dooms also. The key card, I believe they have the key card. That's why they want to claim it. If they can hear me, or if they are watching the stream, my advice is to them is to take the vault and bail out as quick as possible. If somebody can deliver that message to them, that is my advice. And now we are looking at Wasp, Advani, Banga, and Kakarot
Yeah, they want that loot.
fighting above or sideways of the Stark Industry. There are
Yeah,
these
just north of
houses which are
Star.
heavily. Oh my god,
PDG
Kakarot
Mongolo is
is
going
down.
to take down Kakarot. 3D money. Only 2 builds to his name. And Venovax takes out Bunga, and Bongar finishes off 3D Wani. Oh, just look at that. Taking advantage of the fact that they
Oh
had very
my
little
god.
materials and
A little
also
BM.
had a bit of
Not to
loot
take
advantage.
too personally.
I'm gonna
Yes.
emote on them there.
Sinlords, I want people who are watching to know that that backside place, that lake behind Stark, that is Sinlord's drop. He lands there every time. Sinlord and Venom, it's their drop. They are claiming it for every tournament. They are getting it uncontested in semis, in FNCS also, and they are also trying to get this uncontested at these third-party tournaments also. I think they will come out on top this game. I believe Sinlord's trio is gonna get at least top 5 this game, or maybe I believe they're gonna come top 5. And my bet is gonna go with Trickshot, Zium, and Domitro. The brain dead WKers, will they WK this game also? I believe they just saw a team and they were trying to fire, they were trying to laser them. So I believe they are going for the Storm Surge. But looking at the lobby, 64 players only. Nobody needs Storm Surge. They just have to play for they just have to play for the survival. Especially those teams who are on the top right now in the leaderboards. They have to survive. If they cannot survive, then nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Quality Demon and Sufyan, they're getting uncontested lazy leg again. Bro, Dingley, are you seeing some
yeah.
pattern here? People are getting uncontested POIs and they are still not doing too well. And these massive
I think I
POIs,
know a reason why. I think
yes,
they're throwing their games because they have good loot and they think they can take mid game fights and keep people. But you know, when you have a lobby with players of a high caliber, those fights are going to take long. You're going to get third partied, and it's just not going to work. So just because you have good loot doesn't mean you should just W key. You should play safe, play for end game, and secure like the good placement points. But what's going on in this fight here? The Weeping fight happening very late as the first one moves here. It's X Jam, Ash, and K-Pac both all alive here. Looks like they're going to go for a Shockwave play onto high ground. Gonna
indeed.
Shockwave up, uses builds, connecting the high ground. Gonna keep it. K-Pac's gonna get hit though, he's gonna go over and heal. X-Jam getting constantly chopped down by the other trio. Lovely mechanics shown there. Using a lot of his materials. Gonna go to a... I don't know who's fighting just yet, but I think there's a team near Weeping.
I think some kind of beef is going on against XGem, or they have some kind of problem. They are just rushing XGem every game. They are going
Yeah,
they are full
Gumber's
W
trio,
king
rather.
Weeping.
Yeah, they're full W King Weeping. That's right.
They have some grudges, I think. But whatever is going on, it's their personal matter. But they're fighting like this is not gonna help any of their trio. And there are 3 trios fighting, I believe. 3 different trios. Or just 2. I'm lost at this
Ash
point.
is gonna get the knock onto the IGL there. That's not very good. They let their main man go down. Cakepack. They got split angles. X-Jam, lovely shot onto PDG support.
Is it a
Only
1v1?
got 5 builds though. He needs to get the finish. I think it is 1v1 as Ash and Cakepack falls down. It looks like the fragger has done his job there and gotten 2 kills.
The Gumber, his name is Gumber.
Yeah, Gumber's gone and got 2 kills there. Now it's just a 1v1. Gonna go to a massive build fight here. Just
Oh
on
wait,
top of Weeping Willows. Actually, a
did
lovely shot
Snow
there,
Phantom
lovely
and
ramp in.
Unit change their drop?
I think they just, honestly, I think they just rotated into Sweaty. Maybe they're going for a fight. Maybe they're confident to look for a fight. But just look at
I
their loot
hope they go
again.
into a fight.
Just look, their loot is insane. Like, you know, I
Going
guess they
for
went
the
to
upgrade
upgrade
spells.
because of the zone. Because of the zone, instead of waiting in Holy, they went to Sweaty to upgrade. But now, bottom right here, XRB
And
wins the aim duel against Gumber. Gonna hit that Roly
the
dance.
Takla,
And I think he should be okay for the reboot. Should be okay for the reboot.
that is true.
Because
The
Reaping was
Takla gang
very
on top,
uncontested.
coming out in the blue. They are doing well. I hope they were second when we first saw the leaderboards, and they did survive this game. So I believe they're gonna do well this game. Cause whenever XGem is alive, he carries his trio. Now we are looking at Jax, Intense, and Forever Night. These
Ooh,
one of this Forever Night is my viewer. What a beautiful pump on Jax. They both are 100 down. Forever Night and
both
Jax are 100
traded
down. I
100
believe
damage.
who they are fighting.
Right on the edge of zone here. Getting third partied as well.
Intense is trying to
Just gotta check the kill feed here. Gonna try to get
nothing
this
is
big
happening.
pull off
This
the
fight is
fight
going
lead.
slow, and they're fighting
Hamza
against Hamza.
didn't ask
Hamza, Ada,
again.
and jeez, it's a
Adele's
2v3
gonna knock
situation.
Knight there. Now a 2v2 as Adele gets Knight. Jax is gonna get a knock onto FLS reset though. As of now, showboating his mechanics here. Lovely high ground retake. You're gonna secure this high ground. Is he gonna rain down pressure? No, he's gonna instantly drop again after waiting all of those builds. Gonna spray for his opponent as he tries to spray for his team as he tries to get in. He is gonna get the knock onto Intense. Gets the finish. Now a 2v1. Gonna want to go back for that loot. And I think the last player, Jax, shockwaved away. As we can see, yeah, holding the third person peak. Do they know is the question. Do they know that he's here?
I don't think they know. I think they
Still has
lost
two
him.
shockwaves to get away. Still has two shockwaves to get away if they do end up
I
finding
think one
him.
shockwave to pick up the cards,
Yeah, those
pick up the
cars, those
cards,
trucks
and
over
use the
there on his
shockwave
left.
to.
Yeah.
But do you think he will be able to rest? Because the zone is starting, and being at this side of the map,
Another
the other
North
trio
Zone.
needs to rotate.
Teams don't have their priorities straight. That's not they're rotating with the zone. I think it's gone up on Stark again. Yep, it has gone up on Stark again.
Oh my god, this is
Oh,
insane.
seems to be a common occurrence now on this map. So honestly, like these teams just need to prioritize.
Frisbee World Aman
There
KG
we
is the
go.
blue king using that gas tank on Joseph and DP. They are full going in. They are inspired by Dome's trio. They are inspired by Trickshot Dome and Zion. They are trying to full WKR trio, and the zone is indeed on the top of the Stark Industry. It's gonna be a complete high ground zone. If and like, it's not gonna go low ground. Now we are
Yeah,
looking at
majority of teams on
Frisbee World.
Stark. Nexus
Chat,
and Stark are gonna take down
viewers,
BK.
viewers, if you don't know about Chris Beer, I will tell you about Chris Beer. He did super well in the last trios in season 10, and he's back in trios again. And it's KG is a super good rager and a W keyer. He has some of the best memories out there. Like everybody, the whole Middle East community knows him, and Amon, you know him. He got plowed by a video of I think it was Pancake. He killed Pancake, and then I believe Pancake did. But let's not talk about that for now. Phantom, it is Phantom versus Vyasi, I guess. Is it Phantom?
Yeah,
Oh yes, it is.
it is. They
It is
rotated
Unit
into
Phantom.
Dooms. They're getting a bit. Oh, they're getting very confident now. Obviously, securing those 2 wins. They reckon they can, take a mid-game fight for once. It's the first time they've actually taken a mid-game fight, and it looks like they're going to come out top here. Snowvax is going to be holding VC in zone, out of
Let's
zone.
go. Let's go. Nice. I like this. Dingley, I like
Six
this. What is going
PHP.
on right now?
A
Storm
little
fights.
Middle
I
East
love
classic
this.
storm fight now.
Middle East classic.
Snow takes
There will
down
be many trios in
KTS.
front of them.
Tam with only
Lord
2
damn.
bills to his name. Is he gonna be able to get out?
Yeah, see,
Fisty gets a
trying
beam
to
onto
grieve
Snow.
so bad.
Popping bandages in this. Is it a two? It's a 2-tick zone still. Is he gonna be able to make it
Yes, it
out?
is
That's the
to take.
question.
I believe they have the proper support from his trio. So Phantoms trio should be able to get out alive, but not too well. They need to they need the refresh. They need the shields back up now because they just got grieved. Vyasi, I don't believe he will be able to survive in the storm with that amount of healing. And even after he
Definitely
got out of
not.
the storm with that much loot, he
He
won't
has
be
to
able
go
to
up
survive for
Stark.
long.
He has to go up Stark again. As you can see, the zone pool's very far west.
Don't pulls
Let's
far
see if
more.
Snow, Phantom, and Unit are able to recover here. Very shambles of materials compared to their past games. But as you can see, they're going to make it up Stark here with ease. They're going to disengage from that fight, leave that solo, and try get a good position to secure high ground yet again.
Now we have two keyboard player and one controller player. Unit. Unit is the only controller player out there who is not brain dead, who is an IGL. I believe Unit is the only controller player who is an IGL. Because that guy is insane at IGLing. He doesn't abuse that controller. And I remember in solo FNCS, Unit won with 0 kills. He won a game with 0 kills. Like he had the
Yeah,
drum gun. The drum gun was OP, and he won with the game. The game with 0 kills when the controller was OP. He likes to play that placement. That guy knows what he's doing. Demon Sufyan, Kozi, KU again. They have insane amount of shield. They have good guns. They have good resources. They're in the good position also. I believe they are good on Storm Surge also. They must have taken some amount of Storm Surge, but you cannot forget it is an Indian trio. They are not gonna go for the height. They are afraid of the height. They don't they definitely think it's gonna be Snow or Cultist trio who's gonna be on the height. I believe Looter Taki and Wolf Knight are trying to get Storm Surge, but they don't need to the Storm Surge. They're just griefing players here and there. They're sniping players everywhere in the map. Four Dingley. They have four
yeah.
impulses. Will they be able to
Well,
go on
they
height in
better
end
go
game?
for high ground. I hope they do. They surely have what you need. Have everything on a plate for them to get on high ground in this game. And let's hope they do. Let's hope they try something different. Right, Fulso
I
now
like the
pulling
zone.
on directly onto Stark. Honestly, we need to
I
have a
like the
look at
zone.
Cursive, Sweetie, and Ember. They're gonna have such a powerful position now, being right on top of Stark Industries here.
Oh
Ooh, lovely
yes,
snipe there onto Snow.
Snow
So
was trying to
edge
WK.
of storm fight between Mido, Danger, and Lardo against Snow, Phantom, and Unit. This is a fight that happened 2 games earlier as well, with both teams losing 1 player.
It is a 3v2 3v1 situation there. I remember. I can see that. Oh wait, yeah, it is a 3v1 situation.
Yeah.
Ludky is alone and he tried
Whoa.
his best, but he is in the back to the lobby waiting for the fifth game now, or maybe sixth game. I don't even remember at this
X
point. I'm just
Jam.
having way too much fun. The Takla gang is here into another fight. They just fought off spawn and now they have to get into another fight for the for good amount of for the good loot. They're just forcing these kind of fights again and
Yeah.
again. I don't think this is a good choice. They have to stop fighting. Ash is going down as usual.
Ooh,
My guy
I
just
reckon
keeps
there was
getting
a
down.
fight near the vault. They were trying to scavenge some vault loot, and they have found themselves in a bit of a pickle now with another team being in that position, maybe camping it.
Takla
Yeah,
gang
trick
again going
shots
down.
yet again. He picks up Cake. He killed Cake Pack and Ash Fishy, and now a repeat of game 1 is X Jam on his own. He's gonna get the knock onto Domitra though. Oh, he has to get that finish. He needs that siphon. He needs a
Here's
siphon
that finish.
to get to
Despite the,
the.
I don't even care about
Yeah,
the
8
siphon. He
HP
just
right
needs
now.
that finish. If he can get that finish, he can show him who's the boss. But trick shot as usual. W King coming like he's using his controller brain again. W King. Oh, trick shot. I think Exam Takla Exam doesn't want the other team to revive, but no, he's just going on the top. He's gonna let him revive. Trick shot is not
Oh
leaving.
yeah,
He's
good
getting into the
revive.
box as usual.
Ooh,
And trick shot is coming on the top, getting into the boxes. X
exploited
Jam back
him.
to the lobby.
Showed the power of the spaz there. Heavy
Takla
pump
gang
to
not
Ekjam here.
copy. Indeed, unit.
Look at you.
Unit is
What a
doing a
position he's in.
strat. What we don't know about, an insane strat, hiding himself onto the tree, camouflaging. Not people might not know that he was on the tree, but he shot, gave up his position. Now everybody know in the lobby knows. Snow is dead, Phantom is dead, and Unit is dead. They are also in the lobby. They're in first
Ooh.
position. This is
Before
insane. This is huge.
fifth zone. That could shake up the tables. That could shake up
Yeah,
leaderboards.
definitely, it's gonna shake up.
They
It's
still have
gonna change
Cursive, Ember, and
drastically.
3T alive. Trick Shots team is still alive. You know, those teams that are around the top 5, top 3 area, you know, are alive, and with first place being already dead, this is their chance for those other teams to reach
This is a
the
chance.
top 1.
No
This is a
man,
chance.
I wanted to see that fight between not X-Gem, but Trick Shots trio with them. But let's see if they can win this game when Snow's trio is not in the game. The dominating trio in the lobby right now is that. So there's gonna be some new trio on the top now. Maybe it's gonna be Cursive. Maybe it's gonna be some Indian trio. It's gonna be something
Yeah,
new.
let's
Dingley,
hope it
I'm
is.
excited to watch.
Let's hope it is. Let's hope it
Let's hope
is.
it's just some
Indian
new
trio on
Indian
high.
trio and not Dom. I want to see some Indians in action. Some like India. They they need to boil their blood. I don't know if I said it right, but उनको उनका खून जलाना पड़ेगा, bro. I think you don't know what that means, but
I
I'm gonna
do
call
not
out
have
some
any
people
idea.
here. Yeah, I'm gonna call out some people here. I'm gonna call out Overpowered Devil and Mist being such a powerful trio. They are playing super passive. I don't know why they are playing super passive. I don't know why I'm not seeing them in the end game. I don't know what is going on. What practice did they do? Are they ready for the FNCS or no? I don't believe they are ready for the FNCS with this kind of gameplay. They need to do more well. They need more kind of more coordination in it. They did. They played qualifiers, I believe, or I don't know if they got the invite or they played qualifiers. But if they are in a trio, that means they have some kind of coordination. So this is not what you want to see as a trio. Wolf Knight. Also, I want to
All
call out
right,
Wolf Knight, Taki,
look.
and Looter.
Let's look at something though. Every single team alive now. There's no solos. There's no duos. It is all trios now alive. With only 10 teams remaining and 30 people. I reckon it is all gonna be trios alive. So this lobby, I don't see it dying down anytime soon. Because every single player alive now, I'm pretty sure is a trio by the looks of it. As you can see, Crisber, Amon, and KG on high ground. That's all we like to see. An Indian trio finally on high ground is taking
Finally,
all the
your
way up
fan,
to the 4th game.
Dingley,
I'm a
your
big
player,
fan of
your
them
fan.
being on
How
high
are you
ground
feeling?
now. Big fan. I'm
Dingley,
very,
how are
very
you
happy.
feeling?
Very, very happy that they're
Yeah,
on
I'm
high.
too. Me too. And but not to forget, Dom's trio is still alive, and they want this. They want this height. They are hungry for it. Because I saw them
Indeed, they
lurking at
are.
the second height. KJ is going all out, trying to get as many kills as he can. Chris Beardworld is maintaining the maximum height. In trios, you have to maintain two kind of heights. One is the main height, and second is the
Indeed.
maximum height to avoid all kind of impulse
Shockwaves,
plays
yeah,
and some
100%.
sneaky plays. Because
Ooh, look at it.
Dom
The trick
Metro,
shots and Dom is sneaking up
another
the hill.
powerful trio. Will they be able to win? Okay,
And
chat.
sneaking up the hill,
One
looking to
for
take it.
chat. One for
Look
Dom's
at
trio.
Mark.
Two for Clisby's trio. Go. Okay. Let's continue with the show.
Ember gets beamed. He gets beamed there while trying to look
my
for
God.
height.
This is not good.
Ooh, it's not looking good for him. Only an effective 107 HP though. As Zone goes down the hill. Looks like height has kind of disappeared here. No, it's being kept back on by the same team. KG, Amon, and Crisber. Although we see now teams going for that shockwave play in the second moving. Very, very traditional strat. Ember hits a 170 there. He's going to get a knock. Yes, he is. Knocks exploit Taki. He definitely needs
Wait.
that siphon
Wait.
to get to full
Look
HP.
at the height.
Wiper, you want to take over?
Look at that.
What's going on the high ground, bro?
I saw some random team. It's some random Karim, Joseph, and DP came on the height out
No
of nowhere.
way.
It was
Indian team.
Crispy on the
Let's
height.
go.
This is the disadvantage. Crispy are still their trio is still alive, but this is the disadvantage. Being on the second height, you are not able to go do those plays because random trios keeps contesting you on the second height, not just main height. Devil getting into the boxes is now currently in the top 8 situation. I think they are motivated. They are motivated more than enough. Devil is trying to get back on the high ground. The zone
Pay
is going
attention
on
to
the
the
hill.
kill feed though.
High
Ember
team.
takes down Sin Lord. DP taking down Korean Boy. Trick Shots dies to Storm though in the top 6.
Oh
You can see,
no.
look, so many teams are still alive as it was only top 10 in 5th zone. Only 4
I
teams have
mean,
died. Placement taking a long
this is
time to
what
come in.
happens when you don't play end games and you just keep going for the kills. You just die
Yeah,
from the storm.
indeed.
This is just
Mongrel
bad
here.
zone awareness. That's why you have to die
2
from the
chug
storm.
smashes. Now, second height with 0 materials to his name.
Overpowered, alone, alive
Overpowered
for
as
his
well,
trio.
alone. With 1 material. Gonna shockwave at Storm and
Going into the
unluckily gonna
zone.
die to Storm there.
As
Ember gonna
usual,
pick
not
up
unlucky.
Muncher though. Mongrel still alive on high ground, dies though. He plays as top 4. Cursive
Reject
takes out
hyper.
Lord Joseph. Ember
Wait,
taking
is
down Mongrel and
Culture
Sweetie gets
Zuiti
a kill
alive?
onto Sweetie. They just killed the whole trio on low ground.
Oh
I
my
think their
god, they
full
might
trio is
take
still
it.
alive. Are they gonna get
Yes.
2 wins? Yes, they
Oh, they
are.
won it. What?
Wow, they won.
2
Insane.
wins out of 5.
2
What is going
wins.
on?
2 wins. What
Oh my
the?
god.
Oh my god. 2
That
wins
was
for
a
Sweetie,
roller
Cursive, and
coaster.
Ember.
I saw so many twos in the chat. They were going for the Chris B trio, but in the end, it was something else. We thought about it in the beginning. We thought that Chris B trio is gonna win, and we also thought about how Curse's trio might take it when Snow's trio is not in the game. And
Yeah,
we also talked about how Dom's trio might do well, but no. They just couldn't. This is what happens when you just keep going for the W keys. Some Curse's trio is doing well, like being 100 ping is not a disadvantage. They are proving at this point. They are just proving it. It's just fact. Ping doesn't matter. No matter who you are, no matter where you are from,
100%.
no matter. It's just all experience, all your gameplay. Cursive, Zuiti. I just want to give them a huge shout out.
Yeah,
They are
100%.
playing so well despite being on such a huge ping disadvantage. Like, I have seen so many people complaining about it, but they don't care. I also want to call out so many trios who are on zero ping. They are just fighting with themselves on the edge of the map. As you see, last game Vyasi was trying to W key near Dom Snow's trio, but they died. I don't know what they are thinking, but Cursive with
That was
14 kills
insane.
sub. That was just insane. They just played their usual. They played the low ground, killed everybody on the low ground, and the high team must have dropped on them. I don't know what happened
Yeah,
in the last game.
it's insane. They followed that same strategy, taking height later on in the game. After clearing out kind of low ground, they then take high ground and then clear it out again. And they end up getting 14 kills for the win. That is insane. I feel like that might put them into first place. Honestly, that is an insane form. That's what is it like a That's like a
I think it's gonna be equal.
39-point game. That's a 39-point game, I think. Something like that. I
So
think that might put them
25
into
plus
first
14,
place.
yes.
Going into the last game, they might be in
But
first. Like Phantom Snow
not to
and Unit
forget,
may have to clutch up here.
so we have Phantom's trio, 2 wins, Curse's trio, 2 wins, and then one random trio winning. I forget it. I forgot about it. Who was the one trio which won? Like one game. It has to be. I forgot the trio who won. Chat, do you guys remember?
First
I'm just too
game
focused
it
on
was
Cursive.
first game it was
I'm just too
Unit's trio. Second game it was can't remember, but third game Unit's trio again.
ministry.
We know we've only played 4 games. Whitebird.
Oh,
Unit
oh my
one,
God! Yes.
two, and then Cursive and Sweetie 1, 2. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh God,
It's
I
just
forgot. I forgot.
those
I just
two
missed into
winners.
it.
It is just those
Okay, Zuiti
two.
is in the chat.
Those are the only
Zuiti
two
is in the
teams they'll be
chat.
winning games.
Bingley.
Yo, Yanni,
Zuiti,
what's
tell
up?
me. Zuiti, bro. Like, that was just insane. We were not expecting you guys to win that game, to be honest. We were just too focused on the teams who were on the high ground. It was like Dom's trio was on the second high ground, and then Chris B. Raman was on the high ground. We thought they're gonna win, but you guys, out of nowhere, coming from the low ground, from the holes, what was that? Tell me, what layer did you
Yeah,
play?
can you tell us
How
what
did you play? What was the gameplay there? What was the game plan there? Like, were you guys always thinking about it? We shockwave up.
we
Oh,
shocked
you
up?
guys
Yeah,
shockwaved up.
second moving. The power of shockwaves.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like
I mean, that's what their
turns their
gameplay
like
is.
turns them into a top one winning team. There is pretty sick. Yeah, cleared low
My
ground.
guys, waiting.
That's awesome. Great strategy though. Great
I
strategy.
want to. I want to.
Getting the second
Z-
win for you guys. Congrats.
Congrats, City. Congrats. That was insane. That was a roller coaster for us. Like you guys, not like we didn't saw you the whole game, and out of nowhere you won the game. Like we casted it. And I want to call out something. Hello to not the winners.
But
Ziom, you did
17
get a lot of
kills.
kills. I don't care to be honest. Like the victory is the victory. Who's gonna come first? Not you. It's gonna be Cultures Trio or Units Trio who's gonna come first. First is the one who's gonna. Nobody is gonna remember Ziom. Nobody is gonna remember, to be honest. All everybody who's gonna remember is everybody is gonna remember you about how you grieved them, but they're gonna remember how Culsive
Yeah.
won on that ping, and you guys being on 20 ping to 30 ping in these kind of games, not taking that advantage, not winning, not showing what you are capable of. I'm not gonna remember. I'm not impressed, to be honest. If you know, I don't know who you guys are playing for, but it is what it is, man. Tam is doing his best to win his games. Vyasi is doing his best. They won their fights of spawn. They are trying to survive but they also took a fight on the edge of the map and they grieved Snow Steel, but they died. What was the outcome of that? I don't know what was the outcome of that. I think it was a bottom five placement. The outcome was bottom five placement. And then Zeoms were like, I am pretty sure Zeom, you guys have the highest kills in the game. But 17 kills is like, and you guys came like top 8 or something. So 17 kills with that is like 23 points and 25 points maybe. But look at Cursive Trio, they won 39-point game. That's just insane.
Yeah.
And
Insane.
then look at
Consistency is
Pavel's
key.
Trio, we didn't even saw him.
Consistency is key, They don't take mid game fights. They just wait till the end game, play the placement which is right. That's the format. That's what you should do. And yeah, came out on top 2 games. 2 games out of the 4, which is insane. They're playing it right, and they got that zero ping at Ember, that God Fragger who can just clear out low ground, allowing them to do that height play later on, which is sick. A God combo of the 100 ping SEA veterans and then some zero ping nutcase Fragger.
I mean, yeah, like right now we have a beef going, not beef, but a banter going in the chat right now. Like, I believe, Dingley, what are your thoughts on this? Like, Zuiti's trio dropping a 15 bomb and winning the game, and then Zeom's trio just dropping a 17 kill game, and then average placement. Who is bigger? Who's the best? Like on having the ping also, ping advantage, keeping everything in mind, which is the better trio?
Well, probably in this meta now, like if the better you are at end game, the better you are, in general. And obviously, Zweet's trio a lot better at their end game strategies, like their playbook is deep. You know, they they yeah, but then when you got these mindless W keys, they got the controller. Xeon, you get that controller player trick shots on the leash. Okay, you stop him to stop keying. You tell him to play for placement. I know that is like probably taboo to him, but once you do that, yeah, you'll get the points and you'll maybe place very very well. But yeah, what's
Okay,
it, Dingley?
okay,
And
Vyasi, I
also
want to
just
tell
to
you something,
say,
Vyasi, are you here?
what's
Can
that?
I talk to you, Vyasi? Vyasi, listen to me. Listen to me carefully, okay? Corel is getting uncontested. Go there, my guy. If not Corel, also Steam Stacks is also getting uncontested. Go there. Both places are getting uncontested for 4 straight games. Win those play, like get the loot and then win the game. Come out on the top. You guys have the potential. No, we go dooms. Go for it, bro. Go for it. Like take the fight from Zeoms. Like take it away
Uh,
from them. Just give me something. Stop landing domes, bro. Nobody wants to see you guys landing domes. Like Steamy is contested. I don't see people fighting in Steamy. Like go Corel. Corel is getting uncontested. Like Stark is getting uncontested. Zeom is getting the whole loot for free. They should not get it. I mean, go grief. But stop fighting in mid game. I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. take it as an advice. First of all, make sure to like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's gonna help virtuality a lot. And thank you so much to virtuality for hosting these kind of tournaments every month. 500 tournament, bro. He
Yeah,
sponsored
big
it.
ups.
Virtuality is the sponsor of the tournament, and then Infinity is hosting it. Wall Legend is producing it. Like, insane production, insane host. Like what less? We cannot ask for more here. This is just insane. I mean, Sinlord,
Truly is,
I
man.
want to talk to you also. What is going on, bro? Like you did claim your lake, but I didn't saw you end game. I only saw overpowered alone. Histio was dead. Devil. What is going on? Vyasi, find Whitebird, we goal and okay, Vyasi, let's go. Yes, we win. Like, Corel is just insane loot. 31, 39 chest. Go for it. Take everything.
Say,
And Sinlord, you came top 5. Okay.
yeah, Coral, pretty good. It's on con. Just better watch out though, because you probably have like 5 teams coming after you again. If anyone like check the replays. Venom got headshot
I'm
snipe
gonna
moving
just
zone. No way, that's unlucky. Whitebird, if we win this game, I'll legit kiss you. Whitebird, you got some fans, you got some people
I
who
mean,
fancy you, man.
I'm gonna take it if it's bad. I don't care. I mean, if Sinlord is agreeing, so I'm gonna take his case also. I just want it. I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion, my what an advice, piece of advice. Don't take mid game fights. Go for off spawn fights if you have to. Try to bail out also, because so many places are getting uncontested and so many places are getting heavily contested. Like with the amount of trios playing, like 80 players right now, maybe it's the last game, maybe 80 players only, so many places are going to get uncontested. Just go for those kind of places. Don't take storm fights. Just show me what your true colors, like show me what you are capable of. I'm enjoying only like 6 to 7 trios. I'm enjoying their gameplay. I want to enjoy all the gameplays. I want to get excited by Sinlord's trio, by Vyasi's trio, by Tam's trio, like Vyasi and Tam's trio. You don't need Surge, to be honest. Dingley, was there Surge? These guys are telling me they
There's
need
not, there
Surge.
hasn't been surge in, there was not surge in any second zones, but obviously like moving surge pretty high. Um, you just always, always prepare to have surge. But I mean, honestly, with the last game, it's probably gonna be a bit, like more W key. Like probably, yeah. Sandeep is right. 10 people, half and half. Probably looking like an arena game, to be honest. As players lose hope. Um, but yeah, thanks to Trick Shot not being on a leash today, there's no second zone surge. So yeah.
It's true. Like Zeom's tree was the reason the whole lobby got grieved and no search was there. So Zeom, I don't know what your gameplay is gonna be, but good luck. Vyasi, good luck to you too, my man. Overpowered, good luck to you. So now everybody who is playing Joseph Maido, every good luck to all of the trios. This is gonna be last. This might gonna be the last game. So enjoy it to your fullest. Practice for the best. Like you have FNCS next this week again. Then if you cannot
Take it as
practice at these
practice.
kind of tournaments, then because I have seen many people complaining how they don't get enough practice. But trust me, boys, Middle East is the region where you get the best practice. Like it's the insane practice.
Yeah.
It's the amount is just insane. There's tournament every day. Today there were two practice and now this tournament. What is going on right now? EU finals must be, FNCS finals must be going on. You can easily word review that. There's everything. You have everything. What is the? I don't know what is going on. Hamza didn't ask. I don't know where you were. Like you guys died. Forever Night. You guys also died. You guys fought. If I remember, Hamza versus Knight. It was maybe on the edge of the zone. I don't properly remember, but it was a edge zone fight, and I didn't saw these guys after that. So stop taking edge zone fights. Go for those end games. Stop do going 3v3s. Like if me and Dingley will come, you guys will be like
It
destroyed. To
will
be
come.
honest,
You'll be destroyed. Like it's. We're not even. We
I have
don't.
no.
We don't have
We
to
can
say
just
it.
two v
We don't have
three.
to say.
Like me and Digly have the knowledge. Like we know how to WK. So
We could win as a duo. Not even gonna lie.
yeah,
Got the
not even betting.
rotates. Dingley rotate. And
Yeah, Dingley is gonna
yeah,
just. I'm gonna follow my daddy Dingley. He's just gonna take
no,
me everywhere. I'm
I'll
just
follow
gonna go
you.
with him.
You better get me that truck, and you better drive me
Also,
to
like I'm
to
not
the
seeing
hill,
car
bro.
rotations in this.
Yeah, not
I'm not
enough
seeing
car
any car
rotation.
rotation.
No one using the meta.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, bro.
I don't know. Like
Avani
I'm not
start. No.
seeing any of these trios doing well in FNCS and doing well in these kind of tournaments also. So they have to come outshine. Like this is Indian. Like mostly these are Indian players. Like only 5 to 6 trios which are from outside, and one or two trios have like more pings. So there's nothing to complain about. And this is the best practice they can get. So
Yeah, best practice. Like, if you're not gonna, queue or play seriously, then you're kind of throwing the bread. Oh, you'll regret it. You'll regret it, guys. Like,
yeah,
you
everybody
want
is
to
gonna
take
regret it.
every game you have. Like, the Middle East has more practice than most regions combined. I can tell you that for a fact. Like,
Okay, Dingley. So,
100%.
what are your thoughts? Who is a better coach? You or me?
Me.
What? This guy is going straight up, bro. Chat. What do you
No,
think? One for Dingley, two for Whitebird. Chat, go. One for Dingley and two for Whitebird. Go right now. I wanna
everyone.
see. Kraken, stop. Stop.
Everyone gonna see your server and say you, but I don't leak any of my stuff.
Dingley best coach. Oh my
Never
God,
leak.
Zuiti is going full out for you. Kraken is going
Never
full out for you.
leaking. I never leak anything. But
Chat.
Whitebird
I
is
am going.
yeah, Whitebird just I mean if you weren't washed, you could have still played, but you got washed, so unfortunate
Oh,
for you.
oh, oh, am I getting roasted here? Why so many one here?
Yeah.
What?
One if
Everybody
Whitebird
just
is
left
washed,
me.
that's the thing. Washed
Bro,
coach,
oh,
washed player.
worst coach. What is
Can't
going
believe it,
on? Chat. I
man.
will give you guys code early if you guys type Whitebird in the chat. Whitebird on top for code early chat. It's gonna be a free code. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even waiting. You guys will get code even though you are not invited. You will get code. Just type Whitebird. Chat. We gonna buy it. What? They're not stopping. Oh, Kalsev is in the chat, bro. Kalsev, the
My
big
guy
Kalsev
Cursor, what's up?
is back. He's back. Kalsev, welcome and congrats, bro, on the 2 victories. You are insane. If you win this game, you are gonna come out on the top. You're gonna like back on the Kalsev is back on the grind after that big break in solos.
Oh, we just
Okay,
got
Dingley.
some news in that we do have the leaderboard ready. We really be wanting to see this, and I'm sure you guys have too. But let's look into it. Look, Snow Unit and Falcon on top with
Oh my
105 points,
god.
but in second place, Ember, Zuichi, and Cursive with just a
Yes,
7 point
sir.
gap. Can they bring it back? Is the question. Can they bring it back and get the first place and of
Now,
third place? The W
third
gears,
place.
man. It's the W gears.
Is the WKS, the griefers themselves. But look at this. The Snow Trio has to die. King Exclusive Trio has to die. And that is the only chance Dom's Trio have
Yeah.
to win the whole thing. That is the only
It's
chance.
really a
So I
race.
will like,
It's really a battle for first place. If we look at the points, it's a
yes,
battle
it
for
is.
first such a small difference of points, and then a huge 28-point difference between second and third. Honestly,
Yes,
like Cursive, Sweetia, and Ember would have to die or spawn, and then Trickshots would probably have to probably place top three with a bunch
and
of
that
kills
those kind of plays.
in order to win. But yeah,
Let's look at the
honestly,
whole leaderboard.
it could be super intense. Yeah, let's see who's in the last place. Maybe I don't know.
Let's
The
say
top 10
11th
looking
place
pretty good
Advani
there.
Banga Kakarot with 40 points. 12th place Rezit didn't Hamza didn't ask and Adel didn't ask with 37 points. 13th place Kulzi, Ajax Q and Demon Sufyan with 35 points. This is not a huge point difference between top 20 and top 10. So, and then Sonic DKBK and Venki on 14th place with 32 points. 15th place is Pavel, my friend, the manager himself, the god himself is on the 15th place and not too bad. He can use it as his achievements. 25 points, and then Sakar Vyasi cages. And damn, bro, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? 16th place. This is not what you are. You are better than this. 23 points only. You have to go more up. Sinlord, Mugra, and Venom, 23 points. These guys are better than this, I believe. Amon World, Amon Chris Beer. I'm in Chris Beer, Amon, and it's KG, 19 points only. 18th place. They are better than this. Squire, Penguin.
They
Ethereum is
are.
better
They
than
are.
this. And what about the last point, last place? Oh my god. It is overpowered. Wait, this leaderboard is I think this leaderboard is not complete, but game started.
Some teams didn't decide to play, maybe, I suppose, but as we get into our first game, oh, looks like, yeah, they were contested. Dom, Zeom, and Trickstars were contested in Stark, and they're able to take down Law Ali. Still dominating despite being contested. They know how to play it better. They gotta ruin out, they gotta kill these griefers, and continue with what they're doing.
They have the bandage
Stuff. You
bazooka.
got Authority Neo though, he is gonna be on top of the vault building. That is one to look out for. He could potentially ruin Trickshot's trio here if they don't realize. And Trilly
Oh my
on
god,
the
Dingley,
floor
what is
above.
going on here? How many trios
He's on
are
the
there?
floor
1, 2,
above.
3, 4.
He's hiding. And there's another trio who landed hangers, and they're going to be coming over now from the west, from the east side. Ooh,
4 trios
they gotta
landing,
be
and
careful here.
wants to Dom, Zeom, and Trickshot wants to wipe out this whole trio, and those kills are gonna put them high up in the leaderboards, maybe for the second position, or maybe first position if other first and second position dies early.
Leon's gonna beam
beautiful
Intense though.
laser.
Intense on 30 HP, hiding behind a car. 102 onto Knight. Dom gonna come through and get the knock. I'm gonna stay on that hangover. Just 2 HP. He's gonna get a headshot to Intense and knock him down as well. Can use that bandage cannon. Communicates with his teammate. Yep, let me use this bandage cannon and then get my finish, please. Wow. A team landed hangers has been taken down. Trickshot's trio still dominant here, despite having 2 whole teams contesting them. This is really good. It's gonna put their elimination points up so much. They have 6 right now. They have wiped both of the teams. Could potentially they take over Sweetie and Cursive
whole
though,
place.
and Ember.
Crispy, Ramon, and KG won their off spawn. As usual, like Blood's trio is wiped out again.
Looking very good from that. As we transition to the bottom right, fights outside Stark as well. Looks like so many teams were about to land Stark, but they all bailed out. They may have dipped to the outskirts. You see 3D1
lands on the outskirts. It must be the Sinlord trio.
PDG
yes, it is
on
Sinlord
high
trio.
ground. Yeah.
Kakarot, Advani, and Banga is dead already. I think it is a 3v2 situation against Sinlord, Venom, and Mungral. More like Mungdal.
Mongdal, yeah. Looks like just kind of fight's got a bit of a stalemate now as each team has very low materials, looking to commit to like a bloom fight, hopefully get a lucky knock or a lucky beam. But look at how them being split up is kind of not the play, as they're super separated now. And now what the trio is just gonna pounce on Mongdao. Or 3D1 rather. Yeah, he is gonna get knocked out. 3D1 is gonna get knocked out of there as he's too far away from his team. Now it's just down to Kakarot, only 1 build. Looks like his last game is gonna end pretty early here.
Kakarot, making this one bad decision of changing the landing spot in the last game is it's not gonna turn too well, to be honest. And we just got some information. Mungral is Kraken indeed. The Kraken, Flexi's brother, the prodigy himself. That guy is insane. Like, he got all the traits from Flexi. Like, Flexi is an amazing player. He's not playing today, but his brother is playing like instead of him, I guess. I miss Flexi, and Edel, Hamza, and Rez are sneaking behind Fawel. Fawel have no clue that this guy is sneaking behind him. 24 pump. What is this? Maybe he's a keyboard mouse player. He's not a controller. That's why no aim assist. Bad pump. That's what you can expect from a green pump. Trying to sneak in. He was trying to sneak in behind Fawel, who was hiding below his cone, but he got punished for it. The other trio might have seen him. Rez is trying to give backup. He does have two chuck splashes, but I don't know if this fight is necessary. This fight is on the edge of the map. There will be less third parties, but I don't think this is a necessary fight if they want to survive. I think they just want to take this fight. They are going full in. This is basic Middle East.
Middle East classic last game as well. Nothing really to lose.
Last game.
They're not gonna place in the $500 cash prize pool, so they are gonna look to
This
offer
is what the
things and
mentality
start
everybody
greedily.
has. I don't think they want to win at all. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it out there. Oh my god, Adele is down. He got lasered. Maybe he was just too greedy. He was not using his mats. He was way too
Absolutely beamed.
conservative.
He got
Getting pushed by
beamed.
a Pyrosip, Fawil, and Hyper Trooper, I guess. If it's not Hyper Trooper, it must be some new player, Ajax Hyper. It is Hyper Trooper indeed. We're taking the ball first try. Hamza is dead. What a beautiful bump. It's just a 1v3 situation at this point. We know who's gonna win. Oh wait, Pyrosive. It's a 2v3 situation actually.
2v2 clutching up.
Pyrosive is super low. He cannot take any trade anymore. He needs to heal. He needs to get his kill. But looking at the resources, Hyper Trooper he has 4 chug splashes, 1 big pot, 6 minis. Yeah, the fight is finished. These guys a little bit, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. They are friends, so it's fine. They are doing well here. A good amount of shields. They can get back on the top. Devil's Trio and Mixed Trio on the bottom left. As you can see, Phantom's Trio took out KGS. Maybe they must have landed on Snow's Trio. What is going on there? I don't need to know. They must have landed 30 cents. But looking at Overpowered Trio, I think Craggy, that is Aman World and Chris Beale's place. They are fighting. Devil's Trio is fighting. This is just good action. And got a beautiful pump using the impulse. This is what you can do with the impulse, catching people off guard because people cannot see where you are on the high ground. Using this impulse to go on the high ground again. Mist is trying to break everything. The high players might not know that everything, not too many things is connected. Breaking everything. This is just an insane move. You cannot call it a bad move. He's just trying to break everything from the bottom. Devil is down. It is a 2v3 situation. Mist is trying to fight. Mist, if you guys don't know, he's an insane player. He recently popped up. Aman World didn't knew what was going on, and Frisbee trio wiping another trio out. Blessing.
Wow.
That was just a bad decision, pushing a trio at the backside of the zone. What was
Let's
there in their mind?
go.
What was IGL doing? I don't know.
PG, Crisper, and Amon getting 6 kills there as they get pushed yet again by another team. But
Third
is
party.
Mongdao, Venomvax, and Sinlord? No. He's gonna get
No
the
way.
snipe! Mo!
No
Amon forgot to
way.
build! And he's gonna get the finish as well. This is turned upside down for KJ and Crisper.
The lobby
As
is
Mongdao,
going
they're just
down.
waiting in zone here, but as we
Pay
transition
attention
to the top
right.
right, it's trick shots.
Yes, sir.
As you guys know, gonna be W King, and now Venomvax gets another kill onto KG. It's just gone south for them. 2 minutes ago, they just wiped out 2 teams from Craggy, and now they have been pushed by Stark.
I don't think these guys know what zone is, but these guys are just kill hungry.
100%
They
they
forget
don't.
about the zone. They just want to play in the pink area, I guess. They like the color pink,
The
to be
pink
honest.
is the zone, I suppose. The pink is the zone.
Yeah, the pink is the zone. They don't take damage there. And trick shot. This trio already has 6 LMs from their off spawn, getting heavily contested, killing everybody off spawn, and not continuing their W key on to Salty. On to Salty's trio. They are fighting. I can't see the names properly, but they are fighting separately. It's Sandeep, Aqua Sandeep himself. This guy has been playing competitive tournaments for like 2 years now. Eko Sandeep, I have known him for so long. This guy is not that bad. He can give a good fight to these players. Against these players, but what a beautiful impulse that guy was trying to get out of that bad situation from the cone. Dom, Theom, and Trickshot have the height advantage, have the dominance over the other trio, and there is a third party coming from the left side of the zone. Entering the zone, these guys are fighting on the edge of the map. That means there will be so many third parties coming in, and this might not go too well. They might lose another player here. I'm talking about Trickshot, Dom, and Zeom. They might lose another player here. Not but another, but again a player here. As usual, they have been losing players here and there whenever they W key. This trend is just gonna continue, I guess. Getting a pinch over the other trio.
Yeah, lovely pinch. Sandy though is gonna kill trick shots, get the knock. Zeom's gonna able to keep him safe though, bring him down to the low ground.
As
Hopefully get that res off if Dom can cover him.
I hope they get it. I want to see them win, to be honest. And I'm gonna tell you guys again, the other trio which they are fighting is not that bad, and they're gonna get punished. Yeah, losing another team member, it's just a 1v2 situation at this point. Or if I can say more, it's gonna be a 1v3 situation if they have rest. Dom alone, alive, with good amount of shields, but what can he do alone in a 3v,
Oh,
3v,
yeah,
1v3 situation? I don't think he can
with
do
only
much.
3 builds to
This
his name
is,
as well.
that's true. I mean, it's just you know what is gonna happen. He's just gonna die. I hope maybe get pickaxe. Are they gonna dance after the kill or no? That is the main question. The guy who is at the least HP is trying to double key. Oh, Doom made the best decision. He went on the he went on his teammate's loot. Now he has good amount of bats and 4 impulses. He can get
Gets
out
the
of here alive.
shockwaves. Gets out onto height. Able to shield all the way back up to 100 HP. Has a little bit of mats to work with, but can he withstand the pressure from Sandeep?
Sandeep again, as I said, that trio is not that bad. Without even a third party advantage, they just went all on him. They beat these guys in a fair fight. The team which had the maximum amount of kills in the whole tournament just got wiped out almost. Only only Dom alive with only 12 builds with him. That is 128 total builds. And we can see Sinlord's trio using the car to rotate. Amazing rotate, chat. Amazing rotate. These kind of rotates what I'm trying to talk about. Like I love these kind of car rotations. I love people who are rotating. I don't like these kind of people who are just double keying mindlessly. Like Dom, maybe learn something from them. Even though you guys are second, you guys need to learn rotating. But let's
I
see.
really want to see
Will Dom be
Cursive,
able
BT,
to
and
take the
Ember
card?
though. Like, see how they're doing. A team that is in second place and they're playing ultimate placement in this clearly a W key lobby.
He's going for the res. Dingley.
After he goes to the res, but if you could check in on Cursive's team. But rather we're going to Dooms, Spazin, JD, and User, and a full-on build
Fighting
fight
KG.
here with KG, Crisper, and Amon. They were
Mido.
able to secure the reboot, coming in super shambles. They're gonna chop him down. Who's gonna drop this Crisper?
I think
He gets the crack.
there are 3
Secures the
different
Kona.
trios. No, Crispy
It
is
looks
dead.
like it
No way.
right now. Yeah,
This is
KG and
just a
Crisper are
pure
dead.
chaos.
They fall down. It's just Amon now. He is wiped out by Spazin.
Indeed, and
That
KG
was
is also
great.
down.
They got a freebie there.
So there
The
were
team
3
that
trios
was
in the
at-
indeed.
that was in
It was
Craggy.
KG, Mido.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is just pure
they
chaos.
they were able to get free kills because they were super shambles from Craggy, of course. You know, after getting sniped and etc.
That is true. They might have rested there, and then the other team must have heard it and might have pushed because of the res. Looter,
Oh, there
GG,
we
Wolf
see.
Knight, Taki looking
Yeah.
super well.
In the
Getting into the
distance,
end
though, we
game with
do
good
see
amount of
Curses,
loot.
Sweetie, and Ember based up dead center of third zone in a very
Are
established
they?
base, free
Oh
story brick
yes.
base. Looks really good. They're looking really good there. Hopefully, it's secured a win, but haven't seen the Falcon trio yet. The full Falcon trio.
Indeed.
No, are they? Is
No.
Mido, Danger, and Lardo gonna ruin
Nah.
Curse's chance of
They
getting
are not. They are
first?
not. They're playing for the end game. They
Good,
want to show.
good
They
decision.
want to be on the stream. They want to get commentated. I think they want to
Now,
get commentated. It's Snow's
in the
trio
bottom
and
right.
Snows and his bikes
Yeah.
on the bottom right. They
Bottom
have
right
they
coming
have 3 kills
from the
too.
north.
They fought off spawn with Vyasi, I believe. Maybe in Sweaty Sands, but it looks like they are coming from Coral side. So they must have
Yeah.
landed Coral this game. It must have gone wrong for them. But their loot is just looking super well. It is looking super good for them, but they are
Good.
getting continuously sniped.
Shockwaves.
They cannot afford
Yeah,
to
I
get
guess
grieved.
when you're coming in late, constantly coming in late on these zones playing Edge, you're gonna get picked off by those teams that have those snipers and ARs.
That
Yeah,
is true.
They can see far away, and they'll be tagging you up.
Pyrosive Hyper Trooper and Favel, the 6-6 gang. The new team, I don't know what the 6-6 gang represents, but they do be having that in their names. I hope they do well. keeping that name in the light and do well this game. They do have a gas can though. They can blast any trio any second for a quick refresh. Opening two windows at the same time from the same box is not looking well. But
Viper gonna
might
chuck
have
a gas
they
can
are using.
onto TW's trio and blow up, not do any damage though.
Okay, now let's listen to their comms what they are saying. Oh my god, they are using telepathy. Let's go. Chat, they are indeed using telepathy. They are not even using a single comm. You guys don't know. Our thing is able to listen to their comms, but they are using telepathy. They are not even speaking. Maybe that is the reason why they are not that doing that kind of coordination. Looking at the current second position, King Amber, Cursive, and Zuiti.
Ooh,
The trio,
really good.
the trio who doesn't
Amazing.
care about their thing.
Looking very, very good. Their economy's looking really, really good right now. Really, really hope they're able to secure this win. Give them a lot amount of confidence going into the next FNCS week, ain't that right?
Oh my god, Snowstew is not looking too well. They are getting pressured, I guess. Anything can go wrong at this point. If any one of them dies, it's not looking too well for them. Then Cursive will definitely take that first position. They have to survive to get that first position. And not go for too many kills.
Attention to the kill feed. Attention to the kill feed and see if they die. If Sakars and Falcon trio die.
By the way, it's been 2 zones and only 3 players died.
Yep,
because the lobby is not too well.
Still 12 teams remain though. Only 10 teams have died out of the 22 that queued for the last game.
Chat, I'm gonna say something. It might not look good, but I have casted a tournament which was like the Streamers tournament. That tournament was way more stacked than this tournament, to be honest. I don't know what these guys are doing, but as you can see, this tournament, this game is all not just tournament. This game I'm talking about, tournament was stacked, but this game, everybody just W keyed off spawn. They have insane amount of kills. They just gave up. This is not how you play. Okay. But now looking at Sakar unit Phantom Snow, they want to win. They want to win, so they have to survive. They have to survive. They have to do whatever they can do in their hands to win this game.
Indeed.
That is their only condition to come top 1.
But their effective HP isn't looking too good. As you can see, they're very low on the white heals. As you transition to the ultimate low ground of Forza, looking at TW Zix Pappy, gonna get the revive off onto his only other teammate alive, DHK Pappy. Only gonna have white heals, a 1 bandage gun between them, I think, and not a lot of materials to work with. Let's see how they cope with this max pool rotation, though. Not looking too good for them.
That is true. This was the unknown trio we didn't know about, but they are making their name, surviving every game and game.
Yeah.
As you can see, Middle East tends to stop dying. Like not these players, they have stopped dying now. They are trying to survive. Unit is going down from Saki. They have lost 1 member. The top trio has lost 1 member for the height, I guess. Pavel, Hyper Trooper, and Pyrosif. Insane loadout, Spaz, 2 minis, 3 chuck splashes. They do have 4 kills. They are just holding all the trios behind, applying the pressure from different angles. They might get another kill here. They need a refresh from here. Not too many mats though. Oh, never mind. The other player has a lot of mats. One guy is getting caught off guard. Backside of the zone, doing the late rotate, must have been punished because of the late rotates.
Six zone pulling far north up the map. There, see Phantom in the top right. Getting very aggressive here onto another trio. Reckon he's going for like a siphon pick, because he only has 124 HP to his name. But they are going to get the zone, which is really good. You know, they don't have a lot of maps between them, but they should be able to.
But it's a 2v3 situation also, not to forget.
Should be able to tarp their way in, hopefully, or at least use some crash pads. 22 players remaining, still 9 teams, so placement, crucial placement hasn't kicked in just yet. We're seeing Mido, Danger, and Lardo playing them dead sides on that west side of zone there. The only team there.
The
And on the
only
front side,
trio.
Sweetie, Cursive, and Ember, second place team, one block away from first place team there. How
Are
funny
they
is
all
that?
alive though? Are
They're
they
on the
all alive?
same layer, basically.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
they are all alive
And
though.
on the height, we have Exploit Taki, Wolf Knight, and Looter GG. Insane amount of mats and definitely good loot. 5 impulses, as you can see. Even though anybody takes their height, they can just use their impulse to get back on the height. Cursive's trio might try for. Yes, they are going
Look
for
at
the height from the
Sweetie, they're
front.
going for it. Phantom though,
They
first
are
place versus
creating a
second
new
place, a
height.
direct fight. Phantom's gonna end up going back down though. Karim, he's gonna pick up
It's
Time
a
Muncher. PDT support, killing Lardo. Exploit's gonna get
it's a
knocked
full
out of the
water
air.
zone.
That's crucial. He just lost
That,
4
that is
support
literally
Sweetie.
soft aiming. Look at the height.
Now
Everybody is
Karim's
just going
gonna have height.
insane. Cursive.
Phantom takes
Oh
down
my
Karim
god, they
though.
might just take it.
Phantom got taken out by Scythe Scumber. Snowvex gets taken out. It's Cursive, Ember, and Sweetie's game to lose now. It's their tournament to lose. They have high ground.
They
Cursive
have to win
waterfalls
this.
down
They
there.
have to win this.
They have
It
to win
comes
the
to
game.
it has come to this. Now they have to win this, otherwise it's GG for them. But it's not. It is looking super good for them. They
Pyrosis
might
takes
just
down
win it,
Danger.
Pavel.
Pavel, he's tanking zone and able to secure. I mean, shoot height out rather. Oh, their mat's looking
I mean,
low.
Cursive has
3
everything to
teams
out heal
left.
if it goes for
They
the
have a
out heal.
lovely angle here. A lovely angle on the backside. Gonna rain down pressure with the AR ammo they have.
I think
Chris
this
are gonna
might
get
go
the
to a
knock.
heal off, chat. I think this
He's gonna
might go
get
to a
the
heal off.
The zone goes up
I'm
from the
pretty
hill
sure.
though. It's just against the loot as Pyrosif and Favo are stuck at the bottom of the hill in the water. Ember's gonna try go in and frag them out. He gets 1 kill onto Favo and it's Pyrosif's, and they're gonna get the
GG.
they're gonna get the kill.
Yeah,
And
GG.
they just won the tournament. They just won the tournament because of that game. Let's go.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt about it. Like
Congratulations. My
oh my god,
wow.
that game, even though everybody was going insane in that game, we had so
I
many
love the
fights from the
tournament.
beginning, some storm fights, some reboots, and then after that, in the end, Snow and Phantom's trio going down. The current first position, that was clean. What
Really
Cursive,
clean.
Zuiti,
Real
and
dub.
Amber did.
I love it. I love how the tournament came down to the last game to determine the winner.
That is true.
Yeah, came down to the last game.
I
I
mean,
love how they were just so close together, first and
that
second
was insane.
throughout.
Everybody, I just want to thank everybody who stayed for the whole tournament. Thank you so much for the support. That was insane. What we just saw in the end game. Like too many trios were going for the height. First of all, even Phantom tried to take the height, but no, Cursor just denied it. No, go down. The height is mine. He established his
Mhm.
presence on the height. Those guys have just they just took the tap to the front of the zone and then created a new height. In the beginning, it was the Loodles trio who was on the height, but from the sixth zone, Cursor just cranked height in the from the front of the zone and took the height from there and just kept it. They just didn't
Yeah,
let anybody take it, and they also finished the first place, and the results are definitely clear. It's like the World Cup. We knew Buga won. No, nobody had the doubt. Buga just won from
mhm,
his 4 games. It's just like that. We just
precisely.
knew after that at some point they won. When Unit died, or maybe it was Snow or Unit, one of them died. After that, we just knew it
Phantom
was a
and
2v3
Snow died.
situation.
Yeah, I bet
I
the joy
I
in
don't
their
know how
faces
many
when they
kills
saw
they
the kill
had,
feed.
but it was just an insane game. Chat, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like. Thank you so much to
Yeah, like,
Virtuality for
comment.
sponsoring such a big tournament. Thank you so much for all the invites he has given, all the work he has done. Thank you so much to Infinity for hosting such a big tournament and such a wonderful tournament. And thank you so much to War Legend for producing. The production was insane. They were just going all in these kind of tournaments. I love this. I love the casting, and congratulations to all the players who made it till here. It's just a huge achievement. Zuiti Trio, Zuiti, Cursive, and Amber, Vyasi, Sinlord, and then Snow, Pavel and everybody overpowered, and who, those guys who the unknown trio who just survived every game. Leaderboards
Yeah,
are going
we
to
do want
be
to see
up
the
soon.
leaderboard very soon. Just gotta wait for it to update. Gonna
We are waiting on the
see
update, chat.
wait for the update.
But
Definitely,
chat,
we are expected who's in
I
first
to be
place.
honest, I enjoyed this. For let's have a recap. First game, First game was super stacked. First zone storm surge, second zone storm surge, third zone storm surge. Everybody was dying because of the storm surge. First, second, and third game, all three of the games were super stacked, but unlucky. Because of Zeom's trio, they were double king. Everybody, they were like, I'm not gonna let anybody have the storm surge problem. I'm just gonna finish the lobby. They were bringing down the lobby down to 67 players. So first zone storm surge was just eliminated. They just
I wouldn't even call it
eliminated
Storm Surge.
everybody.
I would just
Yeah,
call it Zeom's Trio. I would
yeah.
just
I
call it
just call
Zeom's
we just
Trio.
got trick shot. Yeah,
Literally.
Zeom's trio.
Trick Shot, Zeom, and
The
Tom. That
anti
was
storm
Storm
surge.
Surge, man.
We just have anti storm surge in the game. We had anti storm surge to help the whole game. Kraken himself, like the wannabe Mungral, did super well, but they just got off guard. They sniped like for second game again. I believe second game was the one where Pavel got triple splayed and then he died, and then his trio just played 2v3 whole game. But Kulsis trio won, and then again it was Snow trio, and then Kulsis trio, and then Kulsis trio again. Three
Yeah,
wins
back to
out of
back
five
like ping
games.
pong.
It was just a
Crazy.
one-sided. It was just one-sided again between two trios. At this point, it was Kulsis trio and it was Snow's trio. They
Yeah,
just they just bullied
both teams
everybody.
showing dominance. They should be confident going into FNCS. You know, they're
Yes,
definitely
sir.
going to perform, hopefully qualify for the heats and the grand finals. And yeah, also Trick Shots trio showing insane W keying skills in a finals kind of environment, which was insane. Really entertaining to watch, actually. Like just
Yes,
W
sir.
keying against like pretty, I guess, decent teams. But yeah, hopefully we see that in FNCS as well if they have that same mindset.
I mean, like this kind of confidence develops over the experience. Like they have a lot of experience. That is why they have this confidence. Like coming second and first, like Cursive dominating in the past, like the second in FNCS, and then Snow Trio coming first. Like this is just in squads, and not just in squads. In many weeks of the trios and overall stuff, and many tournaments, they have been dominating many tournaments. This is just the experience speaking. Like they have the knowledge, they have the experience, they know what they are doing. My God, like
Yeah, man.
this is just the coordination speaking. Who has the best coordination is going to win the tournament. Teamwork. These kind of things in trios work well. Decision making, IGLing. It just clicks at some point. These guys have that. These guys have the potential to win the tournament. Like in this lobby, what we just played, this was filled with the best Indian trios, best South Asian trios, and then best Arabic trios. But it was a clash between the best, and it was just insane. We just saw some high level gameplay. I loved it. I loved it, bro. I loved it.
Yeah,
I
I
loved the
enjoyed it
trick
so
shots
much.
gameplay.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
was just insane. It was just a roll.
So many entertaining things, so many storylines as well, from the mythic POIs like Dooms as well, and just also like that zone where Stark was like half. It was like half on Stark, half in like low ground. It was super crazy. The
Yeah,
amount. He had some interesting games.
the fight for
And yeah,
the POIs. Like
fight for the
Zeom's trio
PYs
getting
indeed.
contested
Yeah,
by three different or four different trios, and still Zeom Trickshot and Dom came out on the top with at least six kills out
six
of
kills. Yeah,
Stark Industry. That was just insane. They have been dominating. They know that was the reason they were getting it off uncontested for first, second, and third game. That was the reason.
yeah. They
Because
proved it. They
nobody
proved
is
it in the
equal to
last
them.
game where they just killed the people trying to end their kind of their dominance. But yeah, leaderboard will be coming very soon, guys. It's just processing right now. So if you
Yes, chat. We will have a leaderboard. So,
yeah, so
like
if you just bear with
before
us.
that,
due to-
I just want to say one last thing. It has been a ride for me. Like I was full vibing, but but the credit goes to the players, to be honest. Like they have been showing us insane gameplay. Like one game nobody taps, and then the next game everybody is tapping. Like what is going on? And then at the next game everybody is just playing for the end game, and then the last game everybody is landing Corel, a few teams landing Corel when it was uncontested, few teams landing Stark, and then few team landing Dooms. So everything is happening. We got to see so many different kind of gameplays and different kind of strategies, some new strategies. We got to see so many new players also. Like I have never heard of so many trios, but now I'm just getting aware like what Middle East is capable of. It's just insane.
Yeah, indeed.
I
Yeah.
love this. And chat, make sure to subscribe to Virtuality's channel. Make
Yeah.
sure to like the
Right.
stream.
Like,
Let's get to at least 200 likes. We need to show support to this guy. He has been supporting the whole
yeah, supporting
community.
the community for a long, long time. Yeah, so big ups to him.
Chat, we will show you guys the leaderboard soon. It is processing. We don't want any kind of mistake in there, so we want it to
Mm.
be perfect. So be patient. Yeah, like this, we are giving you guys. This is just a huge platform. So many things are happening. So it takes time sometimes. It's hard to you have to respect the hard work of the people in the background. You have to respect it. Just give them some time, show them the respect they need, and they deserve it. They deserve it. They don't need it, they deserve it. So just wait patiently, shortly, and we are here for you guys. What we are here for you. Like
Yeah.
if you guys want us to comment on any player, just write the name of the player, and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on that player. Like over the whole tournament, if I have seen them, just write any name. I'll go. Me and Dingley will go through it.
Yeah. Opinions, Q&A maybe while we wait.
That is all we have to do right now. Middle East, you guys want? Oh, you mean Hyper Trooper? Okay, Hyper
Hyper.
Trooper. We didn't knew that your name was just Hyper till that last game, but we knew you were there. At least I knew you were there, and your game, you were doing good. But I didn't see you much in the end game. You need to stay alive, I guess. You need to play for the end game. If you are getting contested, maybe do less ego and just get out of there. Maybe try something different. Maybe try getting early out different. Maybe try something off, like not just landing at the same place again and again. Because I didn't see you too much, to be honest. And it's KG. It's KG is Dingley's favorite song. Dingley, go tell your boy something. It's KG wants to
Bro.
know.
Best player. Best mechanic. Yeah, he's really good. Love KG. They dominated. You guys dominated at Craggy. Just got a bit unlucky with
That is true.
the third parties. But your Osborne at Craggy was insane. Really good to watch. Yeah, love watching it. You guys are nuts. Good
Aerosave.
luck in FNCS. Pyro, nuts
You were with
controller
Hyper
player.
Trooper.
Previously on MES, I think. Pretty decent guy. Denver, good org owner. Also does so much stuff behind the scenes, guys, to help power these tournaments. You really need to, give him thanks as well.
Denver is just an insane guy. He has been helping a lot. Like he just guides everybody right now. He's like a teacher figure. He knows what these tournaments need. So he's just there as a supervisor at this point. So he's there. If you guys ever need anything, any help, if you guys want to host any tournament, go contact Denver. He's just insane. A lot of good amount of credit goes to him also for many tournaments happening, like from the behalf of Infinity and stuff. But main credit goes to like virtuality, a lot of to virtuality, and then Infinity, and then our fellow World Legend, our fellow people from the World Legend.
Mm.
Yeah, looter, the leaderboards will be here soon. We guys are just talking about you guys. So
Just
tell
having
me,
a chat.
Kraken, what are your thoughts on Flexi Kraken? Tell me. Zium, what are your thoughts on Trickshot IGL? Tell me about that. How like his IGL is just insane. What? Click on. Are you calling your brother? What? Okay, I don't know. It's you. It's you. You guys. He's gonna just beat you. Ziom, you tell me. What are your thoughts on trick shot IGLing? Like he just drive you guys crazy. I think quarantine hit him hard. To be honest, like my guy is just going full insane, full WK mode. And I just can't imagine what those comms must have been. Like the last fight you guys had against Sandeep, that fight was just one-sided.
Dead side.
I
Stop
mean,
the
I
cap,
chill
Dion.
out.
Stop the cap. You guys went straight to salty. I just keyed them after every single game. I swear.
I
Stop
think
the
their
cap.
comms must have been their comms must have been going like they must hit 23 shot on the body, and they will be shouting low 1 HP, and they just get into
One
the
HP.
boxes. Those kind of I am expecting those kind of comms from them. That's why they're just WKing. Then the team is just follow upping. Like the follow up was insane. I don't know what you guys practicing, and that side rotates from the middle of the zone was just insane. I don't know. It's just something new. Tingly. That side rotates
Yo,
from the middle of the zone through teams, crushing them. What kind of that side rotates are we talking about here?
you know what? They just saw these teams in their way. They're like, nah, they're in our way. We're just gonna kill them and make this area of the zone free. Like, why is this team on our
This is
rotate? Exactly, really. It's like this team's on our rotate.
yeah.
Nah, not anymore, mate. We're gonna grief you. We're gonna get no, not
They
grief, but
created
like
that side.
we're gonna
I
get in
think
your
they created
boxes.
that side.
And they made a whole new dead side in center zone, basically.
Yeah, they are making a
Then
straight path, like
God
white line
strat,
that
if you
side.
ask me. God strat, if
Yes,
you ask
sir.
me, to be honest.
I mean, there's always something to learn from everybody. You just have to
Yeah,
learn.
they did.
We just learn. You can create that side if you don't know what is that side, just create it. Make it yourself.
Yeah,
Like, what
make
is the
yourself just
problem?
kill the team there. Just kill
Whatever
the
whoever
teams.
comes in front of you, just run through them. Like we saw a trick shot, a car was coming from Stark, and he just ran over him. Like the trick shot just used his impulse, get into the box, 200 pumped, and got out. Continued his WK, didn't even go for the loot. Zuiti and his trio just kept killing everybody on the low ground. I don't know what they are up to. They just go make their tarp like that. They are the only two who's tarping in the last game, and they tapped in front of the zone and cranked height. They started doing creative, and then cursive on the like max side 200 meters above. They have some insane stats with them.
Let's talk about. I reckon we could predict who won the leaderboards already. I mean, here's the
I
thing
don't
though.
think, to be honest.
Depends, because look, Falcon Snow and Unit and Phantom, they got kills though. They got a lot of kills. They got Osborne kills, and then they were also keying into like what fifth, now like fourth zone and moving zone. It's gonna be very
To be
very
honest,
tight if I'm honest. But like
it's gonna be super sus if
it
it's
may
gonna
even
be
be a
super
draw.
sus if
It may even be a draw,
yeah,
but they
it
may
is
win
true.
because of the
It can
tiebreaker
be
with
better, but I think
the
Zeom still won.
placement.
I'm gonna say that. That's my prediction. I think Zeom, Trickshot, and Dom won. To be honest, like
No.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, they won at
not
they won
not
at
just
kills. They
capping.
won
They
at
won.
kills. Most kills in the
Yeah,
tournament, 100%
that's
killed
what
like
I'm
50
going for at
people. Or,
this point. Whoever has the highest kill is the winner in front of me. Like, and who has the least amount of kills, I'm just gonna keep it that way. Cause what
yeah,
I have
depends.
I learned something from this tournament. Is there a prize for kills? Yes. Respect, I guess. There is a prize money for I guess 34th position, which is me and Dingley. We just
Yeah,
watched you guys. We had fun. We had the prize.
here.
Like you
Well
guys
done.
taught us a lot.
Prizes, well done. Pat yourself on the back.
Yes, sir. Like we learned a lot from today's tournament. To be honest, like new emotions and new stories. People, players just changing drops every game. They're trying new
Yeah,
things. They took my
um,
advice. Maybe.
we need to learn about. Also patience. Leaderboards will take a little bit of time. It's hard to process it. It's very, very difficult. I really know it goes into a
Wait
bit.
a
It's very
second.
difficult to process it, but should
Who
come very
landed
soon.
agency? I don't
Yeah,
know.
agency
Maybe
was
it got
uncontested as well.
uncontested.
It was uncontested.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Not the
yeah, it was
traditional.
uncontested. Yes.
Wasn't Cookie, Nile, and Mev though.
Yeah, they were not there. So we went agency
Who was
first
it?
game. It was uncontested game, right? I don't know. So then Stark, okay, then you got the second, third game uncontested. Then Stark must have been uncontested at first game also. Everybody just must have thought that Snow Trio is gonna go Stark, and then they were afraid, and then it was it. Two teams were coming. You wiped them out. Okay, insane. Oh, they saw your tap and they did so salty. Okay, okay, must have been that definitely. Chat, we are viewers. We are just waiting on the leaderboards at this point. They will be up soon, and we just want some predictions at this point. Like, there is- I'm gonna just take three names. I'm gonna pretend like they were the leader of those trios. So the first trio's leader was Trickshot. Second trio's leader was Zuiti, and third trio's leaderboard was Snow. So Snow, Zuiti, and Trickshot. Which trio won? Chat. Give me some predictions. I assume that they were the leaders, they were the IGL. So, chat, tell me, Snow, Trickshot, or Zuiti? Dingley,
I just
what?
know
Who
it's
do you
close.
think?
It's super close.
It's close.
I reckon.
Yes,
I
sir.
reckon. Sweetie's team won though. I don't know.
Zuiti must have won.
They had a
Okay.
seven. They had a 7 point deficit, but they did win the game. Honestly, mate, math's a bit rusty right now. Need a calculator, but honestly, the leaderboards are going to tell us. we
Yes, we all are waiting for the
we will wait.
leaderboards.
Really, really, super sorry. Like super, apologize for the wait, but yeah, I
We
mean,
are
well,
we are
can't
really
do
sorry
anything about
about
the
the delay, but
talk though.
it
But
is what it
anyway,
is, chat. All
okay,
right.
right. So yeah, leaderboards will be announced on Twitter. It's very, very close. So everyone keep refreshing that page. Keep refreshing
All right
on
then.
Infinity's page to know who will be. Um, it'll be on Twitter really, really soon. I really hope. I really hope that Sweetie's team come through with the first place. I'm as eager to know as you
Oh,
guys are, but
okay,
yeah,
chat.
it'll be very.
Can we get the Twitter in the
Yeah,
chat?
it's
If we
Infinity.
can
It's
get the Twitter
Infinity
spammed in the
FN.
chat, where it's gonna be. Can we get the Twitter link in the
There we
chat,
go.
please? And I
Twitter's
just
in the
wanna say
chat.
thank you. Okay, chat. The Twitter is in the chat. I just want to say thank you to everybody who played till the end game, or just the fifth game. I just want to. I also want to thank Virtuality for sponsoring the whole tournament. I want to thank Infinity and War Legend for hosting and producing respectively. Really big, really thankful, and they just are really helpful for the community. It's just insane, and I want to say sorry if I said something wrong to about anybody. It's just all part of the game. So let's just keep it to the game. Let's just keep it real. I just wanted to be real as much as I can. So if you guys enjoyed, let me know. Give me the feedback. I know that I was unable to go all out as I used to go on my stream, but I'm sorry about that. But we have to be a little bit clean on this thing. So it is what it is, chat. And I
It
guess
is
this
what it
is it.
is, boy.
Thank you so much for tuning
Yeah,
in.
thanks,
And
thanks,
thank you, Dingley,
guys.
for
Thank
joining
you.
me, bro.
Yeah, thanks, Whitebird as well. Had a great time. Um, everyone, good luck for FNCS. You'll smash it, guys. Hopefully, you guys qual. And yeah, remember to check the Twitter at InfinityFN_ for the leaderboards. Will be out really, really soon. I promise. And yeah, over and out, I guess.
I'm gonna spam the Twitter link in the chat. To give the information. Here's the Twitter link. I think if any mod in the chat can spam it, I would really appreciate it. And
I think
just hard
everyone's got it
spam in the
already.
chat, and I think it's time to say bye bye.
Yep.
As Trickshot says, bye bye.
Oh, bye. Bye bye.
Wait tonight, bets are off. I'm gonna find my way tonight. Wait tonight, won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me? Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight.